It's the bus stop, swerving into what's hot. Coming live, Shady Sports, yeah, we got it on live. Sports and music, yeah, let's get into it. Do it like no other, do it. Blueprint for consuming the team that's never losing. Coming live from Colorado, like shit and follow. Shady Sports, the motto, fresher than avocado. Play by play and ball for ball, we coming to you from afar. Day to day and call for call, we talk about it all.
Yeah, this the bus stop, talking sports and hip hop. Jump on the bandwagon, cause we talking what's hot. 8303, Denver, what's happening? We got sports action, come take a ride with us. If you DJ and a rapping, no capping, stand LinkedIn, bringing sports and rap news, stats news, and talking Denver Zuzu. And we ain't hard to find, we on Shady Sports Network like all the time. Gemini and Statik got the ball, it's time to grind. It's the show you won't wanna miss, not one line. And ain't there not a show bringing what we bringing. So go ahead and tune in, man, we just hanging at the bus stop.
Shady Sports, 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 Shady Sports.
Shady Sports, Shady Sports, Shady Sports. What up, everyone? It's Sunday morning, so you know what that means. We hanging over here at the bus stop, and we got some opinions for you today. And we hopping on the bus and taking a trip down memory lane. Looking forward to the future. We got some predictions. You know what I'm saying? So we got some hot takes. We bringing everything today. What up, Statik?
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. I want to come out swinging. Yo, what's one prediction you're willing to get roasted for in the next 6 months?
That this FIFA World Cup halftime show might be better than a Super Bowl show.
Oh, wow. Okay. I have to check out the FIFA World Cup. That's today, right?
I believe so, yeah. The halftime show. It's the first one they're doing in the history of the FIFA World Cup, but it's going to be Madonna, Justin Bieber, Shakira, and BTS. So I think that's the interesting dynamic. That's a hot take, is that the halftime shows for Super Bowl are great, but they only usually typically bring out one, maybe two artists. This is going to be featuring four, pretty globally known artists.
Okay, well, y'all heard it here first from Statik, the music man. So of course he come with a hot take around music. I like it, man. The first ever halftime at the FIFA World Cup, and that's here, right, in America.
It's gonna be in New York.
In New York. Oh,
yes,
wow,
sir.
Man, that lends to my question. Would you? I'll let y'all think on this too. Would you rather have your team win the Super Bowl, or would you rather have USA win the World Cup? So I want to know. We'll come back to that. I'll put it in the chat as well too, guys. But no, that's crazy, Statik. I'm gonna have to put yours in the chat too. So the FIFA World Cup halftime will be better. Wow. And then who'd you say that it was again?
It's Shakira, Madonna, Justin Bieber, and BTS.
That's crazy. That's actually what up, cool. That's actually a pretty international lineup, right? When they add BTS in it.
And just multi-generational too. Like, it touches kind of so many different decades and generations of music.
Actually, yeah, I'm just listening to it and thinking about it. Shakira and Madonna. Have we ever seen Shakira and Madonna together?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then you get Justin Bieber in the mix, who has his own kind of generational pool. And then you got BTS, who's like the newest, most modern, up and coming, globally international famous group.
Oh, man. Cool said he got his birds winning the Super Bowl. We'll talk about that, Cool. We'll see about that. Wow, man. That's
they're not winning.
Reem with the hot take right out the gate.
Hey, my hot take is I got Bo Nix coming top 3 in the MVP voting. So, anything's possible. Anything's possible, right?
I mean,
what up,
I
Reem?
guess so, bro.
Yo, what's
miracles?
Reem, what's something you're willing to get roasted for in the next 6 months?
Whatever, I want to support wherever LeBron goes. And I don't care where it is, and I'll get roasted about it for the next 6 months.
You know where LeBron's going?
No idea.
LeBron's gonna sign with Minnesota and win them he's gonna win them a championship.
Man, that would be a bizarro, like a DC Bizarro World team lineup right there.
What? LeBron, and we're coming back to that. Cool. LeBron is gonna sign with Minnesota. I think they got a better roster than Golden State. They got a younger roster than Golden State. You know what I mean? Anthony Edwards is he's coming for Steph Curry's title and shooting every day, man. Every shot he takes. I just think, you know what it would mean for LeBron to go to Minnesota and win a title, something that all these other stars had to leave Minnesota to go and do. Most recently, Cat.
Also, he's not going to the Thunder. Sorry, cool.
He's not going to the Thunder. That's way too much. Yo, we got another guest.
Go to the Thunder.
Who is this? Caden? Yo, we got somebody else backstage. Let's bring him on. We're getting this roundtable built up. Let's hang it at the bus stop. Yo, Caden, you in here? Audio, what's up?
Yo, what's up, man? Sorry it took me so long. I was trying to get it set up on my PC.
How do you feel about LeBron going to Minnesota?
Hey, I'm from Minnesota, so that's kind of the spot I was hoping he would end up at. Especially with LaMelo out there and Ant, I kind of figured that was the spot he would end up. It's going to be a bunch of high flyers out there, so.
And he won't be doing much, right? He gonna be the old man on deck. They just gonna have him there for show, really, to sell tickets.
That's why I figured he was going to end up over there. I don't think he really wanted to have too much of the labor on himself, so. You know, it's going to be exciting out there. I feel like he's just, like you said, going to hang back a little bit and have a little bit more fun this season, kind of have a retirement tour.
Well, Caden, what's one take? Well, first, introduce yourself. Tell us who you are, first off, and then let us know one take you're willing to get roasted for in the next 6 months.
Well, like I said, my name's Caden. I'm from Minnesota. Despite me being from Minnesota, I'm not a Minnesota fan. You know, I like seeing teams win. So I've always been a Laker fan. I loved Kobe growing up. One take I have is that I do think Luka's probably going to win a chip here in the next 3 years. I feel like this year we're going to be kind of not doing too hot, but I promise in the next 3 years, Luka's going to bring home one to LA.
He said the next.
You know, I like that take.
He gave a long timeline.
I like that take Brandon and Bo Nix for MVP, so I'll take it. welcome to the pod, Caden, bro.
And that's acting up. Hold on, I'm glitching. It's a bad day for the internet to be acting up. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, definitely.
For sure. But welcome to the pod, my friend.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. All right, so you know how we do it, man. We go into it. We got a couple different stops that we talk about throughout the show. Hoops philosophy being one, right? So I want to ask y'all something before I let Reem take it over with hoops philosophy. Did Steph Kerr accidentally leak that LeBron James is going to Golden State? I know I said he's going to the Timberwolves, so I say no, but didn't he say that LeBron was going to Golden State? They had it wrapped up. Y'all believe that?
Steve Kerr.
What?
Steve Kerr also said that.
That's what I'm saying.
Steve Kerr in a car, and he's like, "We got it." And he said Steph Curry, dude.
I said
Steph Kerr.
Oh,
Steph Kerr?
Steph Kerr, Steve Kerr, whichever one you want, both of them.
He's related to Steve Curry.
Steve Curry.
To answer that, Kerr. He might have. I don't know what he means by that. Would I be surprised if he went to the Warriors? No. I wouldn't be. Especially with him, shoulder touching with Draymond, golfing and stuff, like. Now I think Yaxel may have, made things a little bit worse because he was like, I know you don't like to play with rookies, LeBron, but you can play with Steph, the greatest shooter of all time, and Draymond. And so, like, that was That was like, yo, underneath zero pressure were you asked to say that? But yeah, I'm not surprised. We don't know.
Okay.
I feel like that could be like a Carl Sexton situation also. You know what I mean? Where it's just a rookie who's like, yo, LeBron, let's play together. And it never happens.
Dog, I remember that, bro. Oh my God, that was embarrassing. Looking back at it, but let's get it done. They might come in here for you, Otis. But yeah, so who knows, man.
In my opinion, I think LeBron's going to go to Miami.
Miami.
Why do you say that?
It's bringing it back home where he got his, in my opinion, his most famous chip, because it was with Dwayne Wade. It was from the same draft class. Going back there, it goes back into, what we spoke about just a minute ago about him not having to support the whole team. I mean, he's going to have Kumpo out there. He's going to have Adebayo out there. There's a lot of stress taken off him where he can really just kind of sit back and just be a shooter with some highlight reels.
He will have to be their shooter, right?
Yeah, because that floor spacing is not hot. That is not hot. Oh my gosh.
But who are you doubling? You can't double 3 players.
Yeah, they're going to only have 3 players. Who else are going to have? It's going to be those 3 and who else? Can you have 3 max? Well, LeBron's taking vet minimum wherever he goes, actually. But
they're not even going to put 5 on the floor. They're just going to put 3 out there.
You're going to have to. Can you have a team nowadays with more than 1 max player? Can you build a team?
I feel like that's
possible. It is. It's probably going to go over the second apron, but also you can have more than 1 max player. You just need, but you can't have more than 1 super max player.
Well, cool. I feel like you were talking about this last week with Cleveland, right? What are they going to do now? Because James Harden ain't signing vet minimum. Cool. What up, man?
What's going on, fellas?
Cool said y'all talked. Cool said y'all said the Eagles ain't winning. What? Hold on now. Let me step up in here.
It wasn't even that. I had a free Sunday morning, and I've been told my man said I was gonna hop on, chop it up. So I was like, all right, let me do it.
Hey, you said you got LeBron going to OKC, saying they just had this $17 million trade exemption. Why?
Yeah, just
why do you see that happening out of nowhere?
Well, they just made the trade with Atlanta to trade away Lou Dort, get back some picks, a very nobody player, and make that cap space. So now they got the cap space for the trade. You feel me? When you got the cap space for the trade, it's easy to get LeBron to do a signing trade if you want to come. And LA would love to get an asset or 2, even if it's like a second rounder instead of just LeBron going away for nothing. So I think that opens them up as an option. I'm not going to say he's going there for sure, but I think that opens it up as an option. And you talking about LeBron want to go somewhere to win. I mean, it's not hard to say he want to go to a team that already has a championship from 2 years ago, move to some pieces, brought in some younger pieces. They feel like could do the same thing and create a room to sign them. So I'm just saying it's an option, I believe now. I still think Miami's where he's going to end up, but I think OKC put themselves in the game with this move.
Did I miss something? Like, what did this Miami propaganda start forming? Like, what?
Right? I was like, what are people? I guess I could see it because, you did see the pull from Giannis going to Miami. So now you're going to be pulling that direction. And Pat Riley coming out saying pretty much apologizing to LeBron out in the open and stuff. Like, all super public about everything. There's no state tax in Florida. I mean, it's Miami. You look at all these spots. Come on, it's Miami. You look at all these spots. Besides LA, where else do you want to be? Like, okay, you want to be
about
in
Minnesota,
bro. You want to be in Philly?
Oh man, you don't want to go.
LeBron,
and then go to Philly. You already know if you go to Philly, what's going to happen. Your big man's going to be hurt like 2/3 of the season.
So you gonna have to lead everything.
So you gonna have to play 4 or 5.
Everybody looking at you,
and he don't want that.
Really, New York was probably the better option, in my opinion.
Like Golden State seems like the clear cut, unless you're like going with Poly Market or something, because they're like, oh, it's Miami. Golden State is we've heard the most buzz from them, and now who's been surprisingly quiet the last week has been Cleveland, because we've heard reports that it was a done deal, Cleveland, and then now he's trying to meet up with Draymond and Draymond on the pod, and he's spotted out there doing speeches like, and so. You know where you hasn't been? Miami.
He don't need to go to Miami though.
That's what I'm saying. He already been there. He knows.
He got to go to Golden State. He got to go check Jimmy Butler out, make sure he's healthy. That's the only thing that's gonna keep him in Golden. A healthy Steph, a healthy Jimmy Butler, and LeBron. They winning. But and LeBron is
everybody in the nuts. So you got that.
I mean, but Draymond's the biggest LeBron glacier on the planet. So like. I think LeBron actually has a bodyguard out there, man.
I would say the biggest, but I would say top 5. I know a few guys that glaze him more.
Top
you got to
3.
think about Shannon Sharp is in there too, because Shannon Sharp is hitting on the
Colin Coward.
You know what I'm saying? Shannon Sharp, like,
it's between him and Shannon, to be honest with you, bro.
I mean, but honestly, even we're talking about LeBron every single day. I heard if you took all the last 3 times that LeBron took time to make a decision and added them up, it would still be shorter than where we're at so far on this.
But that's what LeBron wants. LeBron understands publicity. You got the commissioner coming out talking about LeBron is holding up the schedule. That's how important. Like
LeBron responded with "I don't care."
Basically, why would he?
That's tough.
Why would he? But first of all, why would you come out and say that?
Why would you say that though? I didn't understand that at all as a commissioner. Like
our NBA commissioner is he's out there, bro. He out there.
He's like, we gotta have LeBron out there on Christmas night. We cannot have a Christmas game without LeBron on it. Ain't nobody finna watch it.
I'm gonna keep it a beat. If I'm the commissioner, you're not getting that out of me, bro. On everything I love, the CIA's not getting that out of me.
It might be true, but I'm not coming out and say it.
Nah, from a price perspective, I'm not letting nobody know, gang. Yeah. I'm gonna be like, we watching too at max. That's if I wanted to chime in. Well, I'm certainly not saying, giving him that much clout. No, sir. For free? No, sir. For free? For the free?
No questions
no,
asked.
Sir. No, sir.
That's what
wild,
tell me. He's like, I don't even know where LeBron going. Stop asking me.
They do, so we can't put a schedule out.
When do you guys think he's gonna make a decision?
Well, he said he was gonna make it this week, last week. He was like, Rich was like, he's gonna make it this week. I was sitting there like, cool, we're gonna have some people on the pod, we're gonna talk about it. No, and he's not coming to Philly, gang.
Yeah, I thought
he said I get to it when I get to it.
What are you about to say, Kate?
I was gonna say I thought he was just waiting for the majority of people to sign to teams before he made his decision. But now I don't know what he's waiting on because everybody's signed. Like I don't know. There's really no reason for him to keep waiting.
Maybe he's waiting after the World Cup.
Yeah, he's just a big fan of the World Cup. He's like, I don't want to finish this real quick. Hold on, I gotta lock in.
Yeah.
They don't want to overshadow the World Cup.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, Max.
Do y'all think he'll have another interview where he'll sit down and announce where he's going to end up?
Or sit down or not announce where he's going to go like he did with Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah.
He trusts the process.
I'd be more surprised if he didn't than if he did.
He's going to start shouting out stuff. Just do it. He's signing with Nike.
He about to be sponsored. He about to have like 4 sponsors for it and everything.
Right.
He done told all his brand. He done told him to watch.
It's gonna be called The Last in big letters decision.
Yeah, it's gonna be a documentary that comes out and then the end of it.
Well, he said this wasn't his farewell tour though. He came out what he said. He said
didn't his wife say 2 years ago that he had 2 more years to play?
He said y'all go watch all these.
So I don't care what he's talking about.
All
his
these
wife said he
musicians
got 2 more
into
years
their
to play.
60s.
This is like
80s.
Bro.
I was just about to say that last comment too, actually, where I'm like, man, what if out of nowhere, after all this buildup, after 2 more Adam Silver sweaty interviews, he's just like, actually, I'm just gonna retire. I'm gonna step away. I'm not fully retiring. I might come back, but I ain't playing this year.
Does that hurt the season? Does that hurt their viewership for the NBA?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think it's just like more. I think it just adds people if he plays. It doesn't. I don't think it takes away if he doesn't play.
Yeah, and I think there's so many other
piss
people.
me off though.
Right?
Yeah.
Like,
that's the ultimate troll move.
LeBron
I don't
said
think
that
he would do it though, y'all, because I feel like all his Glazers will go to his house and try to kill him if he does it.
They're gonna leave graffiti
on
his driveway again.
They're gonna throw eggs in his house.
I think it all matters on how he plays, because he said a few years ago he doesn't want to be a role player. He wants to be like at least, top 3 in rotation. He wants to start. He doesn't want to be a guy that averages, 12 points a game, 5 assists. He wants to be a 20-point per game scorer the rest of his career. You know what I mean? I feel like depending on how he plays this year when he signs,
right,
that's really going to determine how long he's going to play in the league. If he is averaging 25 points, yeah, why not run it back? You know what I mean? Why not make the records harder to break?
But I feel like he could average 25 points if he wanted to, though. That's the difference. Like, I feel like no matter where he goes, he could if he wanted to.
I think it matters where he signs, because I mean, he's gotten hurt a lot more over the last few years. And like, if he does go to a Minnesota team or the Golden State Warriors, he's going to have Jimmy Butler, Steph Curry, or LaMelo Ball and Ant to sit behind a little bit and pick up more of those loose points when they're doubling up on those guys.
Kind of. I feel like all them dudes you just named, they hurt just as much as LeBron. They all hurt right now.
That is true.
The only one I feel like they ain't hurt is Bam.
Dang, bro.
Bam is dead. Bam out here scoring. Legendary.
Golly, you was get to a point. God dang.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like Bam the only one, but everybody else I agree do be hurt.
Nah, but I feel that's true though, Caden. Like, I think especially after last year of him he carried the Nuggets or the Lakers. He carried the Lakers, to a few playoff wins, pretty much throwing them on his back. And I think that's something he's definitely trying to make it into the playoffs, but I think he's wanting to make sure he can avoid that situation that late in the season, in my opinion.
I think you're right too, though. At the same time, I think he did help the Nuggets out a couple times in the playoffs.
He did help us out. Yeah, he did.
Sundom Lakers.
I'm gonna keep it a bean. Especially for the Nuggets with Christian Brown being y'all's leader.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Stevie, we trust. It's our fearless leader.
There's the definition of a false
somebody
statement.
had to come out and take that title. Honestly, if you look at the Nuggets, when nobody trying to take that, we know the Joker is the best player in the world, but when nobody steps to take that title, that's why CB was like, "Hey, well, you know what? They swing low, so I'm gonna go ahead."
Look, bro, like I said, CB for president. But anyways, I think context is important, right? Why did Giannis get hurt? Why are these players getting hurt? Is because they are hooping with, and I say this respectfully, without these all-star, superstar caliber players on your team. So when you got a 40% usage rate and you're running dunk, man, yeah, you're going to get hurt. But if you're on a situation where you got Bam and Bron, you're likely not going to get hurt as much because you're likely not doing as much with the ball in your hand. Now, does that expunge the spacing problem? Absolutely not. And if LeBron's going to be your best shooter on the floor, we're in trouble. Big trouble. On top of that, if you put Tim Hardaway Jr. in the mix, I don't want that either. So they got to figure out this.
Eyes closed.
Yeah, for better or for worse. I've
seen him mess up. Giannis there too. Giannis will pull up the three.
Hey,
if Giannis is shooting threes, gang, y'all lost, bro.
But if Giannis is shooting threes and rebounding, you use all that height for rebounding. You feel me?
I'm gonna keep it a stack right now. If I'm a coach and Giannis gets 5 threes knocked down on us, we live with that.
What if Miami signs a center?
Absolutely.
What they gonna do?
What if they bring a center in? What if they just bring a big body?
He better shoot.
But if you got Giannis doing 5 for 6 on threes in a game, and then you got Adebayo putting up 45 average, 60-point games, and you got LeBron just kicking it in the corner. That's gonna be a problem still.
LeBron will sit over there and shoot J's all day and be happy.
But look, LeBron can shoot, but y'all need some y'all need the most coochie cutter Caucasian boys on the roster to really make this work. I need these muffs from Boise, Idaho, from Wisconsin.
The right way.
I'm talking about real fundamentals. You know what I mean? If they don't look like Jack Harlow, I don't want them. You know what I mean? They
got rid of Tyler Hero though.
I need some. Huh? What'd you say, Kate?
I was gonna say, yeah, they already traded Tyler Hero.
They already traded the best one to get. That was the shooter right there. Honestly, we need some Tyler more. Hero, I feel like LeBron would have signed with the Miami Heat already.
Yeah. You're talking like Kyle Korver's going to come out of retirement.
Miami like
I just need somebody from Connecticut or something we need some spacing, bro. We need space.
What if they pick up
spacers? The little
Josh Giddey.
Jimmer Fredette. They need to go get Jimmer Fredette.
Jimmer Fredette? That's crazy.
Go get Jimmer. Go bring in Jimmer.
Oh my God. They need Luke Cornett. They got Luke. Or we're not getting Con.
They're not getting Con.
No, but real talk, Pat Riley will find 2 or 3 of those guys you're talking about.
He found Giannis.
Out of nowhere. The season start, he'll be like, who is this dude? And then he'll come out and do all the things we're talking about they need. Nothing else.
This is my grandson.
Nothing else. But that's all. But they'll be able to do those things specifically.
Yeah.
What was that Anthony Edwards clip? Can he shoot? Yeah, I can shoot. But also, here's the thing, right? My last statement as far as Miami with LeBron on it. And this is a shout out to Spo because they do this every time. They player plays on Miami. They play out of their mind. They either leave, get traded somewhere, and then they forget how to play basketball. And so if Spo can do that to Gabe Vincent, because he had us convinced. He had us convinced that Gabe Vincent, and Kaden, you can comment on this. We had Gabe Vincent from Miami. We thought we had something. No,
was dancing.
We had same thing with Kendrick Nunn. We thought, woo, Kendrick Nunn was hooping. Get to LA. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm thinking with Miami. What are you about to say, Kade?
I was gonna say, I agree with that, man. I feel like, people in Miami, they'll play like MVP type caliber players. I mean, I remember Hassan Whiteside. Like he was averaging 6-7 blocks a game, and then after he got traded, he was nothing. Like he was just turned into nobody.
They disappeared.
Caleb Martin.
Yeah.
Remember him?
I do remember him. Yeah.
I remember.
Remember when he did to Boston for one series? Have we heard of him since? No. No, he got a decent contract. We have not seen this man.
Who?
It also goes to the Denver Nuggets, Kenyon Martin.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Or we're on topic, Duncan Robinson.
Man, y'all just naming irrelevant players. What y'all doing, man?
These are Heat staples, bro. They had a stick of bubble gum, a paper clip, a rubber band, and they were making that. Jimmy Butler was making that work, bro. Jimmy Butler was like, all I need, you feel me? You give me a roll of tissue, I'll make it work. And so yeah. If Spo keeps doing that, I think they'll be in good hands. I think if LeBron does go to Miami, he'll likely win the chip. But I just don't know if that's going to happen because of all the buzz with the Warriors. And I'm not going to lie, this is the Warriors' free agent to lose, personally, because they've given this man everything. And in fact, they're about to give him the Golden State Bridge, in a minute. They're give him facts, bro. They're gonna give him a golf course,
all that to lose. All that just to lose to the Nuggets.
They're not going to stop it. Stop it. Stop. Because what's Peyton Watson? Anyways.
Sign and trade.
My point is they got to figure something out. So hopefully, I would say I'm not mad at Miami, but if the Warriors lose this, they're low-key trolling.
Well, Steve Kerr said we got it locked. So, I mean, they're low-key trolling.
I did want to share with y'all my my 6 month joint. So I believe Caleb Wilson is going to be the NBA Rookie of the Year.
I can see that. It's not that hot of a take.
It is because everybody said Devonta and Boozer are gods of basketball. So
hey, Boozer is balling though. Boozer.
How can little Caleb Wilson be a Rookie of the Year?
Caleb Wilson was
Boozer's
really
going to be
good.
second place. Boozer's the first loser. I think it's going to be Caleb.
Hey,
I think you're right. And I think it's either going to be Caleb or Darren Peterson. I think it's going to take a year or two for AJ to get it together.
AJ in a bad situation.
What?
But I don't know.
Why is
AJ
he in
might
a
have
bad
stats
situation
like crazy though. AJ might have stats like crazy in Washington.
He's not because he's got.
Look at Bradley Beal when he was out there.
But everybody's eating it on the Wizards. Trae Young, Anthony Davis, Sarr, like everybody's.
You don't have to worry about Davis because we know he's gonna be
hurt.
Half the season.
Bro, he already told him he's gonna be hurt half the season.
Did y'all see that report? He said he's gonna play 82 games this season. Did y'all see that?
Yeah, he gonna play on 2K.
Right, in 2K.
On 2K, bro.
Or NBA Live.
He ain't gonna play it on 2K. He got hurt on my 2K the other day, bro. Sitting there.
No, but
come on.
In order to do it though, bro, he's gonna have to play with his team so that he can control injuries. Like if he play with another team, he's gonna get hurt.
Well, who's that team running through though? I do like the Trae Young, Anthony Davis laws, but we don't have faith in the Wizards.
Nah, not this year. Maybe in a couple years. Maybe a year or two.
The Wizards kind of got a squad right now, dog.
It's what I'm saying. Maybe a year or two though.
But the Wizards go Wizard though.
The Wizards go Wizard. Harry Potter's out there. There's a bunch of Harry Potters over there.
Wizarding World of Washington.
I'm not gonna lie. Even if they had Harry Potter on the roster, I don't think they're winning this year.
No trick shots.
Facts.
No, bro. I think maybe next year.
Oh no, they're definitely not winning this year. They can't. Will the Wizards make the playoffs?
Yeah,
I feel like they'll make the playoffs. I feel like they go on a little run, but yeah,
I think they might make the play in. So yeah, technically, yeah, because if you consider the play in the playoffs, I think they'll make the play in.
Yeah, same. Play in definitely.
Yeah,
I said their first round exits. You can put me
just
on
a little far. Who do we have in the play in for the East? What is it? The Wizards in Atlanta or
Atlanta's sneaky gonna make it though. I don't know.
You think so? They're gonna take.
They always do this to us. They always do this to us. They have a good gel during the season. Somebody takes a lead. Everybody gets good usage. They make it to the 6th or 7th seed and again get spanked. So I don't think that's going to change this year, especially with certain teams getting weaker. And so
like who? Who got weaker?
The Celtics.
The Celtics lost their best player.
Weak.
They got weaker. They lost their best player.
What do you mean?
I cannot argue you guys in that. But did they get weaker or did they pick up more pieces?
They got weaker. What were we about to say, Caden?
I was gonna say, yeah, they lost their best player, dog. I mean, he won the Finals MVP, and you just got Paul George, who's I mean, listen, I'm the biggest Paul George fan ever. He's cold, okay? He plays like he's listening to music in his AirPods while he's playing, dog. Like he's just smooth with it. But he's like 38 years old, and he doesn't perform well in the playoffs. I mean, he's got 4 nicknames.
You an ageist?
Pandemic P, Playoff P. He's not there, man. I mean, and then going back to the Wizards just for a second, I feel like it all really depends on if Anthony Davis's legs aren't made out of ramen noodles this year. You know what I mean? If he's able to stay healthy, I feel like they could go on a little bit of a run. I feel like they're a little bit of a dark horse this year. I mean, they got Trae Young, who's always cold in the playoffs. Man, always performs. I don't know. I think they're a scary team.
Anthony Davis' legs are made out of ramen noodles, though. That's the problem.
Yeah.
So who do you guys think? Let me ask you guys this: who do you guys think is who has the best built team? Minus LeBron. We're not even thinking about LeBron in this situation. Who has the best built team in the Eastern Conference? Who has the best built team in the Western Conference? Reem, I'll start with you.
It's the Knicks and the Sixers, and it's not close. I don't know why we're talking about this. Like, what do you mean? The Knicks still got all their players outside of Mitchell Robinson if they can get it. Honestly, I'd mess with Mitchell Robinson. I like the Gaga songs. But I still think they're a force to be reckoned with because they were breezing through the East. I'm talking about sleeping, like snoring through the East. And I don't think Mitchell Robinson is going to be the reason they don't. Maybe they'll lose a game or two per series without Mitch, but I don't think he's the sole reason why they won it. Now, of course, against the Spurs, maybe, but again, the Spurs was trolling, in my opinion. Second thing is the 76ers. Of course, they traded Paul George. He's obviously the most valuable human. We can trade Paul George in the World Cup right now, maybe get back Erling Haaland or Mbappe. Like, you might be able to trade him for Yamin or
Messi. They gonna throw Messi in too.
Like no BS. They might be like Argentina might be like, whoa, Paul George, huh? Anyways, all jokes aside, you get rid of Paul George, right? And you get a lockdown defender, two-way player in Jaylen Brown, who, if you watch that game 7, right, was doing a tremendous job guarding Joel Embiid. And Joel Embiid's dang near a foot taller than this man. And so you get that for Paul George, a bag of chips in the Fago. Yeah, I have them. You know what I mean? So
who's your best team in the West?
In the West,
the best built team, not necessarily
the
best
Spurs
team.
Right now. They surprised the Spurs in OKC. Nothing changed.
Yeah, see that.
Minnesota's a dark horse without Bron, but Spurs OKC.
Caden, who you got in the East is your best team, best built team?
I'm probably going to have to agree with Kareem and say the 76ers. As much as I like Giannis on the Heat, they don't have any shooters. And getting Jaylen Brown, people I feel like they just underestimate him. He's, like Kareem said, he's a good defender. He can lock down, and he can score when he needs to. Like, he can put it on the floor. I know he can't dribble left. I know there's things that people roast him for, but he, at the end of the day, he gets stuff done. There's a reason he's a Finals MVP.
You got that blue still. What about the West? Who's your best built team?
West, it depends on what Minnesota does. Like, I feel like if Minnesota signs LeBron, it's obviously them. I mean, they got one of the craziest starting fives. It feels like you're playing 2K on that. You know what I mean? You got Melo, Ant, LeBron, Jared McCain, and then or not Jared McCain. What's his name? Crash out in Minnesota. I forget his name.
Jaden McCain.
Jaden McDaniels.
Yeah.
And then Rudy Gobert. And I feel like they're going to be able to hide a lot of Rudy's problems with, all those scorers on the court. Rudy's going to be able to sit down there and just get 12, 13 rebounds a game. Hopefully, anyway.
City.
Don't say Lob City. Rudy's not catching no lobs.
Yeah.
Cool.
He's not
slamming
it down.
I definitely will not pick a team that has Rudy Gobert on it as my best.
Rudy Gobert. So,
but I will go.
Who's your best built team in the West? Cool.
I might have to go San Antonio.
Yeah.
They're probably one veteran
Tobias Harris
away from dogging. Like a Tobias Harris. You take a guy like that and put him on that team. Just because of the knowledge and everything he brings, not because he's going to go out and make a huge difference in the games, but just the ability to be able to help the rest of those young guys develop. I think that's pretty much the only thing that they were missing this year is why they, got spanked the way they did.
And I mean, they got that experience now, right? What have they not done in the NBA yet?
Yeah. So now they've been there and got spanked and embarrassed, so it ain't nothing to do but be better. I mean, the East, everybody knows who it is in the East. It's the team with the best, with the stole the Celtics' best player for smoking a pancake. And that's the Philadelphia 76ers. I mean, as we stand right now, depending obviously on what LeBron does, if, a couple more sneak little trades happen, because they're still trading, so they're still making moves. So the thing about Bam and Giannis is clear. They don't have enough shooting around them. I'm not going to be the one to say they don't have any shooting, but they don't have enough shooting right now. Right? There's still guys to be got. You still see what Summer League, because you have some guys in Summer League who may only have certain skill sets, steals, assists, and shooting. That's what Miami needs. So if they can get some guys to fill those gaps that they need, And yeah, you got to start to talk about Miami there. But as we sit right now, you can't talk about that. So it's got to be the 76ers.
Statik.
Paul George is smoking a pancake for the best player on the Celtics. Boy, just because they in love with the second best player. Arguably the second best player. But that's a different show for a different day.
Well, for me, in the East, I said it in the regular season of last year, led with it all the way through the playoffs. It took me all the way to the 2026 championship. It's the Knicks. The Knicks have the best built team.
Can't argue with that either.
Yeah, they have the best built team. Their starting five is for a good period of time. It's not something that's just, a one-time thing like we've seen from some of these other teams that have won recently championships. They're going to be around for a while. They ain't going anywhere. The Knicks are smart. They're going to hold on to this starting five. They ain't going to do nothing crazy and trade anybody off or anything like that. Brunson, I mean, he's Brunson. He's him. He's the dude right there. He's leading that lineup. You got Karl-Anthony Towns, which
Karl-Anthony Towns just chokeslammed the fool.
Yeah,
can't tell him nothing.
There's so much irony in like the Wolves trading him, thinking that they were going to improve, and then he goes to the Knicks and does what he does over there. It was crazy to see, how quick he fit into that lineup and how smooth that transition went. It didn't take any time at all for Cat to fit in with that group in that lineup and make himself at home in New York. And on the West, I'd have to say it's the Wolves. The Wolves have the best starting built lineup for, the Western Conference to go in and make numbers. And the big change for that was getting rid of old man Julius and bringing in youth. The Wolves are also on the same.
Didn't the Wolves get rid of their best defender and send him to the Hornets?
Who, Julius?
No, not Julius.
Who?
Nas.
Oh, Nas Reed? Ooh.
Yeah. They sent him to the Hornets.
Yeah, but I think, they have a lot of youth on that team now with LaMelo going into that lineup. DiVincenzo, as long as he's healthy, he's a force to be reckoned with on defense. Anybody hates, going up against
DiVincenzo about to go to Miami, bro.
Think so?
Yeah, and I'm not sold as someone who lives in Charlotte. I'm not sold on LaMelo. You know why LaMelo's not in Charlotte?
What?
Because he's not consistent. They had to put him on a minute.
He's young, man.
But that's where I think Anthony Edwards comes in good for him because he is going in to be humbled. He was the best player on the Hornets in terms of athleticism and youth. And I think this is going to be a humbling experience for him where he's playing up against somebody who is genuinely better than him in every range. And he's going to take
Jordan Jr.
He's going to take, yeah, exactly. He's going to take a lot of advice and a lot of humbling notes from Anthony Edwards when Anthony Edwards comes in, tells him, chill out. Just give me the damn ball.
To his dad and the shows they be doing. That dude is never going to be humble.
Okay.
If anybody can do it, it's Anthony Edwards, though.
Here's the thing. We're gonna read this comment.
Yeah.
I want y'all.
Shout out Darlene. Shout out Nick over there on Instagram. But yeah, Darlene says the Knicks. I believe that's the Knicks are the next. I think the Knicks is a WNBA team, right?
No. The Knicks, it's a misprint.
Oh yeah, I believe it's the Knicks though. The Knicks are going to win the championship next year, but watch out for those Bulls next year to make the playoffs. You got to think about the Bulls making the playoffs. I mean, we just had Cole. Didn't you just say Caleb was going to win Rookie of the Year? Isn't he playing on the Bulls?
Yes, he is.
Is he not going to carry him to the play? That Rookie of the Year, he'd probably take him to the play-in.
I mean, he can take him to the play-in at least. He can at least take him to the play-in.
And it's the East, right? Like, come on.
As long as he don't break his hand again, it costs us. As long as he don't break his hand again.
As far as what y'all was saying on LaMelo, I get why you say that, but at the same time, I saw it, I was gonna let it slide. I just can't let it slide. Like, I understand what you mean, but at the same time, it's like we're gonna pretend like he wasn't averaging 30 and 10 like a season ago, before he got hurt. You know what I mean?
He did up the ante over there in Charlotte.
Like he was doing wonderful.
And if those numbers go down, but the team is winning, then we see, that he is actually not being humbled, but necessarily playing as a team player in a team atmosphere, in a team sport, finally.
The Hornets were good because of the people around LaMelo. Con can nipple.
What?
What are you talking? What?
Ooh, he said Con was about to break Steph Curry 3-point shooting average out here.
Listen,
bro, should have been rookie of the year. Brandon Miller was having a great season.
Brandon Miller was the only decent player on that team.
About the name, LaMelo's the name, but when you watch the game, and again, I live in Charlotte. I got to hear about these dudes all day. I'm a Nuggets fan, but I live in Charlotte.
Is the name.
Every time I turn on the radio, I got to hear about the Charlotte Hornets, and I got to tell you, the outside optics are not what's really going down. The reason that he's going and everybody else is there is because they feel like the team's better without him.
Well, Melo turned PJ Washington and Miles Bridges into good players. You never heard about
both of those guys are no longer with the Hornets either.
But I'm saying, though, is like LaMelo doesn't need crazy players around him to be good. And he's a selfless player at the end of the day. Dude's still, throwing up 8-9 assists a game.
Do you see some of the shots my boy be taking?
Yeah, his shot selection is a little goofy sometimes, but I mean, shit, he hits half of them. So
I would not want to start a point guard that gives me hardly anything on defense. Terrible shot selection, and hears from his dad that he's the greatest player and the chosen one in the NBA. All the time.
I'm gonna keep it a. Continue, K. What you have to say?
Are you not a fan of? Are you not a fan of RJ? Or what's his face on the Cavaliers? Dude who threw up crazy shots. Used to play for the Knicks. Can't think of his name right now. J.R. Smith, yeah. J.R. Smith was dumb shot selector. He pushed it up, but you need a dude to actually do that sometimes. You know what I mean? You need a guy that's gonna not care about the shot selection, and time's running down. He's gonna
be flying.
I'm about to say something. I'm about to say something so controversial. I'm gonna keep with a bean, right? If we like Steph Curry isn't a selfless player. He averages at max 5 assists a game. And also, if we're talking about shot selection, it just goes in because it's Steph Curry. But if he bricks them, he's a 6'3" LaMelo Ball.
But he doesn't brick them, no.
He doesn't brick them. Put in the work.
We have proof of him not breaking them. It doesn't matter what is to come. He didn't brick them. That's the difference.
We got proof of LaMelo not breaking them either. Remember that OKC game winner?
No, we don't have.
In the corner behind the backboard, who's throwing that up besides LaMelo? And who's?
We don't have any extended proof. He can make a shot or two. That's great. That's pretty. But look at what he does throughout
McDonald's shots.
Unless he hurts his team with those bad shots.
That's what you got. I almost want my point guard to be that confident, right? For me, I do. Like, I don't want to have one of these timid, and I like Tyus Jones, but I don't want one of these Tyus Jones point guards. Like, I want my guy to go out there and put some shots up, gang. This is you. This is your team. Do it. You know what I mean? And if you need to get you to the gym or practice that shot 1,000 times, that's fine. But for me, it's like I would rather that, right, than to have a tomfoolery point guard. I've had that. I've been through the Matthew Dellavedovas. I've been through the Mo Williams. I've been through the Jarrett Jacks. I've been through these people, man. I'm tired of them.
And that's why I think it's a win. That's why I think it's a win-win for the Timberwolves too, honestly, though, because I mean, you have Anthony Edwards there to call him out when he is throwing up those outlandish ass shots where, he throws something up and he breaks
Anthony Edwards throws up some wild shots too.
So but he has more of an opinion than a performance on some games, and that's what sometimes you need out of them is them to call him out on their stuff.
I also feel like
his Ball's defense is lackluster at best.
Yeah, and that's where DiVincenzo comes into play on that. And, you got Gobert.
Wait, where's DiVincenzo going to play? The 3?
I think he'll play the 2, and him and Ant will swap out, I'm sure.
You have to be a bad
Him and Ant will swap out?
Yeah, when Ant gets tired, they're going to put DiVincenzo in, and he's going to try to lock up a little bit more.
That's
or
fair.
they'll move Ant down to the 3 because Ant's a high flyer. Ant can jump.
Well, and then they're just gonna keep Melo at the point the whole time.
Not the whole time, I don't think, but
most
of it, yeah.
Who else do they got?
I mean, Ayo Dosunmu, but I don't know if you want to put him at point over Melo.
Well, I mean,
they also got Bones Highland still.
Oh, I forgot about Bones.
They got a sneaky roster.
I'm telling you, it's a well-built team. Like I said.
The Nuggets built it. It should be a well-built team. Come on.
Also, going back to LaMelo chucking up shots, I feel like knowing that he can do that, players aren't going to leave him open anywhere. They're guarding him the second he crosses that half court line. And I feel like that helps a lot more than people realize. Like having that extra defender getting pulled out of the paint, getting pulled out of the 3-point line just opens up so much more space for literally anything else to happen. And you're going to have to double up on one of them.
I was going to say, who are you doubling on this team? Because you're going to have to double Ant-Man. I'm sorry. If Ant-Man got the ball, you got to double team him. If Melo's dribbling the ball, you probably better have someone shade. Huh?
Yeah.
You got to fill out Ant. If he's not focused, you don't have to double team him until he gets focused.
You think about them kids.
Yeah, you think about them kids and who the next baby mama going to be. You ain't got to worry about it. But if he's focused on the game, yeah, you got to double team him. Like, no doubt about it. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying Melo's going to be horrible there. I'm just saying I think people are overlooking all of the reasons why the Charlotte Hornets were so willing to thump him out the first chance they got. Because they couldn't really trade him before this year because he was always hurt. So they got him a year where he wasn't hurt, and they got him up out of there real quick. So I think people are like,
I think Charlotte's just dumb.
Well, I think that lends to why Minnesota picked him up too, though. I think that's why Minnesota picked him up, right? They know if Ant-Man's having an off night, the hope is maybe Melo's having his on night that night, right? Like they're not asking both of them to carry the full load. So
good luck with that.
It'll be interesting to see them get beat by the Spurs.
Is MJ still the owner in Charlotte, or he sold the team, right?
He sold the team.
He sold it? Okay.
He's a minority owner.
Yeah. I can't blame MJ then. Never mind.
Nope. Oh, he definitely got out there. He had to do with a bunch of basketball people that saw a kid as like he's got skills, but he hasn't put it together, and we don't feel like he's going to put it together here for sure. So we need to get what we can out of him. So we're going to put him on a minutes restriction so he stays healthy, right? So he's not sitting over there crashing more than he already is, because he averages about 3 crashes a year. So you got to worry about that.
I think that's the Charlotte streets, man.
Listen.
Hey,
I live in
he hired a driver in Minnesota, so he's good.
But everybody else
Cam Newton
drive around and not have 3 accidents.
Couldn't drive either. It's something about the Charlotte streets and the main superstar.
It's just the guy's driving. You know what I'm saying? We just don't care. I feel like he'd be out there driving like, it doesn't matter. I'll just get another car if I crash this one.
Like, I'm in Jets and driving in the sky.
He'd be like, oh, hey, I crashed your car. Here's $30,000. Don't sue me. Thank you.
Sounds like we're starting to talk about the Sanders family.
But hey, going back though, who do you guys think? So you guys said the 70s or the Celtics are the worst built team in the East. Is that what we're saying, right? Or no? Who's the worst built team in the East in you guys' opinion?
Probably the Bulls.
I'd say the Nets.
The Nets. I'm tripping.
Yeah, the Nets. I don't know.
What are you talking about? The Nets got MPJ.
And I was like, if somebody's real bad.
It's the Nets and the Jets, bro. They're the worst. The Nets and the Jets.
The Nets just got what's his name from the Timberwolves.
And
they got a team full of shooters. Y'all sleeping on the Nets.
And who's
Nets
about
to win the East?
Who's going to rebound? Who's going to make free throws?
AI, somebody. I don't know. But they're going to
have to make an AI player.
They're shooting. Chat GPT gonna make them.
Chat GPT gonna make one.
Get a prompt for that.
Gonna make one.
Hey, can you block for us, please? Hey, as long as they can shoot, they can shoot from anywhere on the court, though.
But the NBA today, everybody loves 3-pointers. They don't have a lot of guys who can really make a high level of 3-pointers. They can put them up.
They can put them up,
but they don't make them with the best of them.
Practice makes.
So yeah, I'd have to agree. The Nets. Yeah, I have to agree. Nets and Jets.
What do you think, Hayden?
Yeah, the Nets. Like I said, I didn't even know MPJ was on that team, dog. Like,
does that change your thought on them or what?
Not really. I mean, if we're talking about people who just tuck up shots, MPJ just be throwing up anything. So let it fly. Let it fly.
Why not let it fly?
It's not like
the worst
MPJ is out
team
here
on the West.
Facilitating offenses and making good decisions.
The Pelicans. What are we doing?
Dang, forgot about the Pelicans.
Oh my God, the Pelicans
and the Saints. Dang, hand in hand.
Who's on the Pelicans?
Exactly.
Zion about to come to the Nuggets though.
No.
God, dude.
You don't want Zion?
Are we still talking about Zion like he's gonna do something?
He is gonna do. You poking him with a stick? Do something, pal.
Do something, dog. Just stop eating. Get out
there. He gonna go eat some beignets and lay down.
Did he blow up again? I thought he. What were we talking about? Ozempic Zion last season?
Or Zion's do his other favorite activity.
Oh
yeah.
Get some. Hey, if he comes out in Denver, bro, he might be safe.
And Kobe won't even live in Denver.
No, I'm just saying. I don't think the Hatch Green Chili is gonna do it for him. Be all right, bro.
I mean,
you get one of them breakfast burritos, it might change his life, bro.
It might change his life.
I don't know, but the food scene ain't the same. We don't got the beignets and Kanye's out
here. And the A2Ps and the Kanye's, Lakers and 5.
Hey, he got enough money to get him shipped in, bro. You feel me? He got enough money.
I don't know if the big bakery is that serious, cool. I don't know if it's that serious, bro. Shipping food is OD.
You got money.
I'm not even really talking about just food. I'm giving a little slight innuendos. He got enough money to get it shipped in.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah,
that's tough.
Food.
Didn't they legalize weed in the NBA?
Yeah, everyone's saying
nigga don't test for it. Yeah, I mean, so that's what Denver got. I'm just saying.
I don't think KD ever waited for that, though.
No, KD was.
KD never waited for that, bro.
No,
KD was quick to tell everybody I smoke before every game, bro.
Hey, y'all better watch out. We about to get hit. We about to get some disrespect from one of his 80 burner accounts.
Hey, well, bring it.
He's probably in here right now.
He told me he's gonna hop on, bro. Get on here, KD. All y'all watching, KD will be on here. Shout out, KD. I'm an advocate. All I'm saying though. So I forgot about the Pelicans. Honestly, I forgot they were an NBA team.
I know you did.
That's why they're the worst. You don't even think about it.
I know you did.
Not at all.
Nope.
When you the Nets, I'm like, yeah. I don't even think about the Nets.
So that's the best. That's the worst built West team.
Yeah.
I gotta go Pelicans. I agree with that.
I'd have to agree.
There's other people you could talk about, but they're better than the Pelicans. The Pelicans is just a dumpster fire.
Well, I was trying to think, like, who.
I mean, the no Ja Morant Grizzlies are gonna be pretty bad.
Oh, they got Boozer. They got a bunch of young pieces though. From
Boozer went to Utah, didn't he, or somewhere crazy?
Did he? Where did he?
I thought they got a future though. You know the job.
I feel like they got a future. They're not just stuck in it.
Yee's messy and
they opened their gifts in the draft day.
Their hope
Jeremiah Tears.
Yeah, their hope is Scottie Pippen Jr. right now is their hope.
No,
like we in some tough times, my guy. We got to look at Yee's messy
in the West End. Scottie Pippen Jr. is their hope.
Cool. What you got for hoops philosophy, man? What you seeing out there in your world?
It's a fun time for basketball in general. I'm a big WNBA fan too, so it's a good time. It's a fun time for basketball in general because WNBA is taking off.
Olivia Miles.
Everybody is globbing Caitlin Clark.
Every game.
I mean, if she has a bad game, she's getting beat up and it's criminal. Then she has a good game.
I know it's weird.
See what Caitlin can do when she's not getting beat up. Well, I mean,
let's talk about Olivia Miles though.
And her this she get beat up the next game.
I'm gonna get there. Just watch me. I'm gonna get there.
Okay.
So you talk about her, you complain, all this stuff. Nobody they want to compare her to like Angel Reese, right? Angel Reese is not the same type of player, but Angel Reese is balling now that she got herself out of. Now that she got herself out of Chicago, she's balling.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Team looks good. She's going to be in the All-Star game as well. Paige Beckers, another player that you can directly kind of compare to Caitlin, having a wonderful season, right? Then we got the rookies, and here's where we go, Olivia Miles. Olivia Miles is balling out of control. With the throw out, with the throw in, don't matter. She balling.
The goggles, bro. Let's go.
I like the goggles look too. And what I like about her is you knew even if she came out last year, she was gonna ball. She decided she wanted to be in college one more year, so she transferred, had some more fun in college, and then came to the league. I mean, Olivia Miles' game was built for the WNBA. But they better all be ready for Juju. Because Juju gonna change the game when she get there. As long as the ACL is good. she's gonna change the game.
I do like all this attention that it's getting from the WNBA. Do you think we'll see? We'll get to that later. We'll get to that later. We talk football and stuff. But I was just wondering, you think we'll see another league come up like the WNBA did because of the WNBA's come up? Like, are we going to start seeing leagues outside of the major three start to become a major force in sports? Like, I mean, banana ball, for instance, for example.
I think they're more of a novelty.
The Savannah Bananas.
The Savannah Bananas, yeah. It's
was like, Reem was like, what the?
He was like, pause, banana ball, pause, bro. Like, yo, nah.
Hey, bro. What are you doing, man? What do you mean, bro?
What we're talking about, bro?
Well, I'm saying, what else would you just call it? Baseball? The other baseball? What are they called?
I think a lot of the other ones are more like novelty or what you would consider like a semi-pro style. I think that was the last real spot that was out there was WNBA, them just really coming up and the NBA supporting them. But you look at it now, you got women's basketball. You don't have if you had like a professional softball league, maybe, because it's something like, you know what I'm saying, high level one, like with the MLB sponsoring it, right? Because you'd have to have that cosign from who's already there. Like WNBA doesn't get where they're at if they don't have the NBA support. And I mean, people can argue that all they want if they want to. That's cool, but they need that support. So you'd have to look at like that. I mean, women's football, I don't think we're going to ever want to really see that.
Yeah.
On a high level. You know, just because we don't want our women to be gladiators. And a lot of women don't want women to be gladiators. So I don't think we'll see that.
There's soccer, but I mean, it's really like the U.S. women's team isn't the same as like a state women's team.
So you have the NWSL, the National Women's Soccer League,
which we just got a team in Colorado.
Yeah, so I guess they possibly could, depending on if MLS can stand on its own and be good and then pull them up. Because that's the thing. You would need MLS to be like, you know what I'm saying? Like I was saying, MLS would have to be settled and making money and everything first. And then you could slide the NWSL in there.
Yeah.
As like, you know, we support them, whatever. But I think, I think there's a couple of possibilities. Softball, maybe women's soccer. We got the basketball league.
I think softball, like you're saying, is probably the one that's going to come up the next, because that's already a sport that like people be playing out of high school. They need to get the younger generation into it in order for it to be successful. So I think softball is probably one of them. I can't think of anything else, because basketball, like we said, is already kind of up there. But besides that, like they're not going to join football. Their football teams are kind of just gimmicky.
Yeah, and I mean we're seeing it now with basketball for sure, right? You're seeing, you know, the younger generation. Like there's women out there that, man, I wouldn't even step on the court with them, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
just looking at their court, my ankles already got crossed. So it's a whole different level of talent that we're seeing come up for the WNBA already. You know, with these players like Olivia Miles, with the Jujus, right? That I think for sure could definitely hold their own if you put them on a court of NBA players. You know, not saying they may come out and dominate, but I bet they could possibly put together a team. They wouldn't be the worst team in the tournament. Yeah. I can tell you that if you put together like against NBA teams. I'm just saying.
I don't know about y'all,
like the Pelicans.
I don't know about y'all, but I do like watching the banana ball.
Yeah, I'm saying some banana ball, bro. They got so many views watching those games. But
that's just because baseball is boring.
I was about to say, just because baseball has lost, baseball allowed all these other sports to pop up, right? They were America's favorite pastime in like 1930. And
when there was nothing to do besides watch the grass grow.
Yeah,
they're like, would you rather watch the grass grow or these two dudes hit a ball for 8 hours? I mean,
and they watch the grass grow for 6 of those 8 hours.
While the dudes are trying to hit the ball.
Yeah.
Oh man, which takes longer to score, soccer or baseball?
Baseball.
Soccer.
I watched a soccer
Sports
game where the
2
crowd
to
didn't get
1.
hyped till like the last 30 seconds.
Man, it'd be
They
baseball
was playing
games
the whole game.
1-0 in the 12th inning.
Soccer too. Soccer be 0-0.
But I'm
I
saying
played baseball, and that was boring, dog. I was a pitcher and a second baseman, and I got bored of that.
It's not even close
watching
to like scores. At least when you watch the soccer, you get some good opportunities, and maybe you just got a really good goalie that blocks it. With baseball, they just sit there and
you're standing around 90% of the time. Yeah,
I should play baseball.
They're picking flowers and stuff, dog. Like
Yeah.
like you were saying, soccer. At least they're running around and they're doing stuff.
All right, so let's talk about sports that people watch. Then,
Picking flowers.
let's look at our NFL predictions. Let's get into some predictions from the bus stop. Right, our division winners in the NFL. Let's switch it up. Darlene, Darlene, hold on. Let's see what Darlene say though. Got a baseball comment. I don't understand why people don't like a great pitching game. I love a great pitching game. I feel like a great pitching game, I wouldn't even watch it, bro. If I'm watching the first 10 minutes of your game and nobody's hit the ball, I probably turned it 10 minutes ago. I'm just saying, like, I'll watch an exciting baseball game, but I understand a great pitching game and it's good as strategy and a skill, but I'm not gonna watch it.
I do like the little changes they've been doing, definitely though, with MLB to freshen it up, like the pitch clock, the challenge. I like the challenge because then, but I think it's just like kind of like the NBA, like how the ref can easily or the umpire can easily ruin a game by bad calls, and it feels like there's some biasness going on. And baseball, that's been very prevalent for a very long time. So seeing these challenges come into play has been nice and humbling to these damn umpires.
And then
I do like the challenge.
The ghost base runner. That's pretty interesting too.
Ghost base runner.
Mm-hmm.
When do you think we're gonna see an MLB player flip before they catch the ball? Do a backflip before they catch the ball. No, I'm saying when do you think the MLB somebody? Do you think we're gonna see somebody try it in the MLB?
No.
No.
And not unless you get trick points for it. Is there trick points involved?
I don't think there's trick points in Banana. I don't think there's trick points in the other league. I think it's just
Banana ball. You have to do tricks. If you
have to do tricks.
Yeah, you have to do something. I'm pretty sure.
It's like Harlem Globetrotters for baseball.
Hey.
So you got to do tricks.
Interesting. All right, let's talk NFL. Who you guys got winning the AFC East? I got the Bills. I'm gonna just put it out there already. I got the Bills. I think they're taking it back. I don't know.
I'm gonna go with the Patriots on the East if we're going just with the East.
And I'm not saying this because Cool is here. I think if there's one team I would go for, it's probably going to be the Eagles.
You're thinking the NFC, bud. We'll get there.
AFC.
Let's just do. We're doing AFC. Let's do East, North, South. All your AFC winners. So, Statik, who you got winning the AFC? All your division winners.
I'd say AFC East is going to be the Patriots. AFC North is going to be the Ravens. AFC South. Man, that's a tough one between Jags and Texans. I go Texans running it back and CJ Stroud having a good year. And then the West is going to be the Broncos.
There we go. Cool. Who you got?
This is it's a little tricky, but let's see. We're starting in the East, right? That's where I start.
Anyone you want to start with?
AFC East. So I'm gonna go Bills because now I hate the Patriots even more than I've ever hated them before. So I'm gonna go Bills. AFC North. I'm gonna say Ravens North. South. Probably Texans. Because I hear CJ Stroud's looking a lot better and more decisive in his decision making. Now he's not worried about his life in the pocket. And then West. You know what? I'm gonna pull a set. I'm gonna go Broncos in the West. Because I'm liking what I'm seeing from the Broncos this past season. And I mean, the Chiefs, they did lose Patty Mayo last year, but they lost talent. Patty's going to be back, but is he going to be 100%? So I'm going to go Broncos.
It'll be a dogfight. Caden.
But it'll be tight.
My friend.
Tight.
You got for your AFC division winners.
I want to say for the AFC North, I want to see Baltimore. I want to see Baltimore do good, but it's hard because they're just so inconsistent in general. But I want to see them take it. I think the Patriots are going to take it in the AFC East. In the South, it's probably going to be the Texans again. I don't think they lost any pieces on their defense, did they?
No, but it was the Jags took it last year.
Yeah, but I mean, with Houston's defense, dog, like, I don't know.
I agree with you. I think the Texans are going to take the South this year.
I have to go Broncos as a Bronco fan. I mean, we did good last year. We have to do good this year. We got some more wide receiver pieces, which is nice. We're not going to have Sutton by himself out there.
Very important. It's very important.
And then I'll just jump in and pick Reem's AFC West for him. Anybody that the Broncos are playing.
He's trying to say the Raiders. He was about to say the Raiders, bro.
Anybody? No, it'll change up. It'll change up. Anybody who's playing the Broncos in the AFC West will be his West team.
Oh. Probably come out here talking about Justin Herbert's better than Bo Nix or something like
that. He still is. And
this just said Fernando Mendoza. He ain't even thrown a pass yet.
Here. You know what I mean? And it don't matter whoever I guard that's not the Broncos. That'll work. So my NFC West, honestly, all jokes aside, I don't like the Chiefs more than I hate the Broncos. So I'm not choosing the Chiefs. You would have catch me dead choosing the Chiefs. So it's either the Chargers or the Broncos. I will probably, unfortunately, have to say the Broncos, but I'm rooting for the Chargers.
We're broke up.
The South, the HBCU league.
Hey.
So
make sure we clip that.
That's what it is. Houston, Jacksonville, Tennessee. Come on, man.
I mean, actually, it's true, but it's wild.
Like, I'm just telling you, bro, the HBCU division. I think I'm gonna. I don't know. Call me delusional. I do like the Houston Texans defense works, Kate. But I'm gonna go with Duval, bro. Like, I think this is gonna be Travis Hunter breakout year. And I think we're going to see the Jacksonville Jaguars run it back. East.
And didn't Trevor Lawrence cut his hair?
Yeah, they're both bald.
Oh, yeah. 2 Ninja Turtles.
Oh. Yeah, Trevor Lawrence cut his hair. There goes all of his powers like Samson. What power he had was in his hair.
Nah, bro, he's about to do a leap, bro. It's going to be Leo and Mikey, bro. Hey. AFC West. Yeah, I'm going with the Dolphins.
The Dolphins, bro. You just turn your screen on.
I'm kidding.
You got to go home,
Ray.
He said that 8th concussion really helped him out.
Nah, two over there in Miami and Atlanta now.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
I didn't know
they got Green Bay's back
all the way north.
That's how unimportant the Dolphins is, by the way. Yes, probably between the Bills and the Patriots, and it's pretty close. I do like AJ on the Patriots. But now they don't got that Charmin ultra soft schedule. It's probably going to be the Bills.
Y'all just wait. AJ going to destroy that team because he's a fool.
I think Drake May's.
AJ finna go off. He better. I need AJ to go off for my dynasty's sake. So
he's not going off, gang.
I feel like Drake May can be a fraud.
When you win a Super Bowl, right, and you're unhappy with the team, and you're unhappy where I'm not saying you shouldn't want to be traded if you want to be traded, but when you don't even catch the ball when you just won a Super Bowl, what is going to motivate you?
Bro, he was ready for the next chapter in that book.
The next chapter, catching balls. Drake May ain't Patrick Mahomes or Dan Marino or none of them boys. You feel me?
Drake
May is not any of them.
MVP vote.
He's going to be mad over there about catches too.
I mean, I feel you, but you got to, with Drake May. He's
getting at least 160 targets.
He has AJ Brown to target now too.
Hey,
I think Drake May's on fraud alert, 200 guys.
targets this season.
I think so too. I think he's also on fraud alert personally.
Oh, we'll get to the NFC, Darlene.
Yeah, we ain't got to the NFC yet.
That's why we ain't talk about them yet. Of course, they're losing, but we'll talk about them.
I have zero faith in the Bengals. Zero faith.
Whoa.
None.
Bengals are coming through and winning that division, actually. I got as much faith for the Bengals winning that division than over the Ravens.
I think the Browns are going to do better than the Bengals this year.
Oh, Shador coming through, QB1 MVP. Hey, where's the old boy that used to hate on Shador, bro? Where he at? That Dylan Gabriel fan.
Deshaun Watson's going to probably start the season.
They're going to trade Deshaun Watson.
All Cleveland needs to do is go to Philadelphia and trade for our masseuse. And then Deshaun Watson will be back to Pro Bowl for him. That's all needs to happen.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so I have the Ravens at 1, I have the Browns close second.
Yeah,
I like that.
Trolling.
That's a bold move. That's a bold choice. I like bold.
The Browns ain't even go. Browns ain't gonna be 4th in their division. They might be 6th. They might be 6th over there in their division.
They're gonna be 6, 8 before teams.
Jam, what you got?
I agree with you guys on all of those, except like I said for the AFC North, I got the Bengals challenging that. I got the Bills taking the North. I got the Bills taking the North, the Bengals taking the East. Oh, wait, no, Bills taking the East.
Mm-hmm.
And then the Bengals taking the North. And then the West, of course, Broncos. Mm-hmm. And the South, I got the Jags, man. I got them. I think they're going to lock it up for another year just because, like, man, that
Michelangelo is Michelangelo going to catch the ball or is he going to try to play defense again?
They said he's strictly going to play defense, but he might. I think he's going to get some plays on offense. You got to have him on offense, right? How do you not? They got so many. They got too many wide receivers over there in Jacksonville right now.
I don't know. Yeah,
I think that's one of the toughest. Besides the AFC East, the AFC South is one of the tougher divisions in terms of who's 1 and 2 because they're so tight. Jacksonville had 13 wins and Houston at 12. So I mean, it's not a big stretch in terms of who's going to actually take it. You know.
You mean predicting the winner, right? Not like the actual division being the hardest.
No, yeah, as who's going to take that division.
Locked in.
In terms of who's going to take that division, those are the tougher ones out of the 1 and 2s.
Well, who do we got winning the AFC overall then? Who's going to represent the AFC in the Super Bowl this year? And it better not be Drake May.
Cleveland Browns.
That is what I was going to say was for the AFC.
Cleveland Browns?
No, I'd say Broncos.
I'm going to go Ravens finally doing it.
Yeah, me too.
Broncos are waddling their way into the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah.
If our quarterback's healthy, dude, there's no reason we shouldn't. If Bo Nix doesn't, have some crazy injury, knock on wood.
If he does,
and we got a better receiving core this year. Broncos got much better receiving core than they had last year with Waddle.
It's so deep.
Automatically.
And we didn't lose any pieces.
It's not just Jalen Waddle, though.
We still got Evan Ingram.
And I think it's going to be him. I'm going to pick Ravens.
Pat Bryant.
I think it's going to be them in the Broncos in the AFC Championship game.
Ravens and Broncos. Ooh, that'd be a tough.
I think that would be
love that.
I would love that.
I would say Ravens slightly, but I think that it would be Ravens and Broncos.
In Denver?
Is it going to be in Denver or Baltimore?
I don't know.
I think that's a tough one. You could be either. Dang, I think it would be
1 or 2, or just whoever's the highest seed left. I don't know.
I think it would be whoever's the highest seed, right?
Yeah. So it depends on how the season falls.
Because the Bills are probably going to be the number 1 seed,
and we know they're going to choke.
Easy schedule.
So then Denver. So it'll be a throwback to Denver again.
Well, Denver's the number 2.
Snow
and the
game
Ravens
in Denver.
Are 3, then it would be Denver. So it just depends on the seeding.
Yeah, I think that'll come down to better, their better record, right? Because do they play each other? I don't think they play each other. I don't think we played at AFC East. or North.
Yeah, that was the biggest disappointment last year. I was excited to see Bo Nix versus Drake May. That was going to be a matchup for the ages, for what it was led up to be.
Yeah, and then we almost beat them though with a backup quarterback throwing chest passes. That's all I'm gonna say. Like our defense almost carried us to the Super Bowl.
You got to remember, now you're going to add a malcontent who wants the ball all the time, a diva.
What? He can have it though. He can have it though. That's good because that opens up those 50-50 passes, those catches for Cortland Sutton. But now Cortland Sutton can go do what he has to do without worrying about being number one.
Yeah, I'm not talking about your team. I'm talking about the
you talking about the Patriots?
Yeah, the Chiefs.
Well, they got rid of Stephon Diggs.
He's used to me hating. My bad, bro.
I know, right? You talking about the Broncos receiving quarterback? They got rid of Stephon Diggs.
No, I'm talking
about they replaced him with a better version of Stephon Diggs. And Stephon Diggs had one of his better careers, one of his better seasons.
They replaced him, I'd say, a better receiver, but maybe a worse personality and a worse mentality. So we'll see how that works.
Maybe we'll see. I feel like AJ Brown was super chill when he was with Tennessee.
Well,
not like super chill. Well, he wasn't the AJ Brown that was in the Super Bowl.
They never would have kicked his hind pass out to us.
That's true. But I mean,
he's acting a fool there. Everywhere he's been, he acts a fool after a couple of years. So maybe year one, but definitely by year 3, he's going to be acting a fool because that's who he is.
If they have an A or a B in their name, give him a couple.
You know what? Because me and Statik were there during the AJ Brown years.
Now he's Arthur. He's not AJ to me no more.
There we go. The AJ Brown rookie card.
Dang, all y'all got this in common. Look at this. You guys.
Yeah, we've all been burnt by the AJ Brown.
We've been burnt by Arthur Brown.
Well, cool. You should be happy. You guys got a first-round pick, though, didn't you?
I think in Tennessee, AJ Brown's situation was a little bit different. I mean, he had Ryan throwing tomfoolery at him, bro.
Yeah.
And Derrick Henry running so much he has plate in his feet.
Yeah, in Philly, he got mad because he felt like our QB1 should involve himself in his debauchery with the masseuse and another player and be snitching. And because he wasn't a dry snitch, he got upset with him. And that's why he wanted out of Philly. Well, it's not the only reason. I believe that his girlfriend, who he now had to quickly marry, also was like, yeah, you're gonna leave Philly, we're going to get married, or you're not going to see your kids anymore. Since you want to run around with a masseuse.
It is Philly, though.
Thank you, Deshaun Watson.
Dang.
That's what I think.
You see, I don't know nothing about that, but
dropping nuggets. That's why we hang at the bus stop, bro. That's why we hang here.
If you don't like it, come see me.
We're gonna have KD pull up. We're gonna have AJ Brown pull up. Come on, let's go, man. We getting all these. Somebody burner better pop up on here. Dylan Gabriel gonna be here in a moment.
Number 96 or something. Ain't he like number? Ain't he like number 96 or some weird number?
They gave him a number. That's like, bro, you ain't even gonna get a number.
Yeah, that was like,
he did get a random number. He got booed off by everybody, and they're like, "No, that's our number."
Dang, and then Shador can't even beat out Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson had a year to get massages, bro. I'm telling you, he back in the game.
Hey, these massages, gang.
Limber.
Hey, because the massages, that was the secret.
Sometimes you guys gotta loosen up, man.
You just gotta relax. You know what I'm saying? You gotta relax before the game. You know what I'm saying?
It's stressful out there. All right, NFC. NFC. Who we got over the NFC? I think some crazy picks on my side, so I'm gonna hold on to them. Reem, who you got in the NFC? Your NFC division winners.
NFC division winners.
Besides the Rams.
The West is going to be the Rams, and it's not close. And I'm going to say that again for the guys in the back. I know who it's not going to be, the Cardinals. We're going to move on. NFC South. You know, this is alternate universe HBCUs because again we got Atlanta, New Orleans, Tampa Bay, and Carolina.
It's the same South.
Oh my gosh, man! We got Morehouse, Howard. You know what I mean? Spellman.
Bethune,
but anyways,
Xavier.
Xavier. You know what I mean? So with this, this is I say this with all love. This is the
Damn
boo
you.
division to me. I'm sorry. Because they kind of boo boo.
Who?
They're all boo boo to me.
The NFC South?
Yeah, they boo boo.
So you're going with the Panthers then?
Yeah, I'm going with the Panthers. You're right. I'm going with the Panthers.
No.
Word to McCain.
Best of the worst.
East. I'm going with the Eagles. It's not close. What are we talking about here?
No, he says not.
I'm not
close.
even gonna. It's not close.
He says
what?
not close.
It's not close.
He says, hold on. I think Darlene got something to say about that. That Eagles comment and not being close. Hold on, let me see.
Who's better than the Eagles in this division? Tell me. The Cowboys?
We're not talking about the whole NFC. We're talking about the division.
Yeah. Who in the NFC East?
Darlene said Dallas Cowboys won the division. The Eagles winning the division. The Eagles are taking a step back. In only 8 games, Cowboys won 11. I don't know what the last part means.
It sounds like Darlene's just from Texas.
Darlene said, I got the Eagles.
Yeah,
I got the Giants winning the division. I just saw Scatterboo do a backflip, bro. I just saw Scatterboo do a backflip into my heart on WWE. I'm not
gonna lie.
I watched it, bro.
I seen that too.
The Giants about to win the division.
That's a hate division. That's a hate crime against Cool McCain, but we're gonna move on because that was so disrespectful.
But you also got
disrespectful.
You counting out Daniels coming back as like not being enough for the Commanders to be competitive in that division.
Exactly, Eagles? A healthy Jaden Daniels. Why are you saying it's by a long shot? Though is what I want to say.
It is. How are we seeing the same Eagles team? Am I tripping?
It's not the same Eagles team.
About Jaden Daniels. Here's the thing about Jaden Daniels.
Go there is your second receiver on the team.
He was last year the second receiver. He was the second receiver last year. That's why AJ Brown was running around
by default. Yeah, because they went throw it to their number one receiver.
One of the best lines in the entire league defensively. Who? The Eagles.
Didn't they just get rid of their nose tackle? Didn't you guys just get rid of Big Boy up the middle?
No, we didn't.
They just got Myles Garrett and Aaron Donald, did they not?
No, that's Rams. That's Rams.
My bad.
Man, if the Eagles got Myles Garrett and Aaron Donald, I would just hang it up.
And the Eagles did get Marquise Brown.
Hasn't came back yet.
Aaron Donald's already came back. He just hasn't told us yet.
Well, if he officially came back, he ain't came back. He might just be flirting. He might just be cool. He might not be ready to go.
I'm gonna say this one more time. It's the Eagles for Darlene in the back. Hey, Darlene, it's the Eagles. Bus driver. It's also the Eagles. Anyways, we're gonna move on. Okay, great.
You start the North. NFC North, Reem.
Who's your North? And why is it the Bears?
Why is it?
I think, what sucks is I think it's going to be the Bears.
It's going to be the Bears.
The Indiana Bears?
Yeah.
The Indiana Bears. I like
all those tears the Lions had have run dry.
I like the Lions. It's a sneaky pick, but it's probably going to be the Bears.
I did my last tour of Soldier Field. Say my goodbyes to it.
Yeah, that's sad, man. I'm not even.
The Indiana Lions?
I can go next because basically me and Kareem got the same picks. Literally.
Yeah. Except for the Eagles, though, right? You said the Giants?
I'm picking the Eagles. I said me and Kareem.
I thought you said you and me.
No.
It's you.
Rage bait.
You said the Broncos. We had the same picks with the Broncos.
Yeah, I never had the same 4 picks as you, sir. Because you're a habitual Eagles hater. That's what it really is.
I am not an Eagles hater.
No, not you. I'm talking about the bus driver. He is a habitual Eagles hater, and he's not going to pick the Eagles. He would pick the Dat. If we was playing the Dat blame Cardinals, he'd pick the Cardinals. So just want y'all to know that
Cardinals got to win every once in a while.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? So here's the thing with the Eagles. We did lose AJ Brown. That's a lot of production. But what that means now is our quarterback doesn't have to feel like he's got a guy. He's got to focus on the throw the ball because Devontae Smith is not that. Devontae Smith. He's going to get his. He's not going to go over to the quarterback. He's not going to be on the sideline reading books and complaining. You notice as you got deeper into the season last year, everybody separated themselves from Arthur. Nobody was sitting with Arthur. Nobody was talking with Arthur because Arthur's a fool. And once you know someone's
this man by his government, please.
Yes, Arthur was actually a fool. So my thing is now you have that gone, right? And we can always say that no one's 100% wrong. There are probably some things that he said that were right. Like he didn't like the play calling. That was completely agreeable because Kevin Padudu is trash, should never have been anyone's OC. and should not be anyone's OC ever, unless it is touch football, flag football, or Division III college football. Anything above that, Kevin Badudu does not have the mental capacity to be a court OC and call a play. Our head coach can't call plays, so we had nobody on the offensive side that could really call plays. So that was one thing that hurt last year. That's gone. Now we got Sean Mannion, who's a young guy who was in the league, knows how to play, knows how to call plays, because all he ever did the whole time he was a quarterback was this. Pretend this is a clipboard. This is all he ever did. The whole time he was a quarterback. So he was an offensive coordinator. Yeah, he was an offensive coordinator the whole time he was in the league because he never played.
Sounds like you're describing Drew Lock.
Well, I was going to say the last OC you guys had that was a quarterback, what happened? What's his name over in New Orleans? Right? That's what he did. That's all he did his career.
And we won a Super Bowl when he was our OC. So if we want to compare that, that's fine. If you want to compare our Super Bowl winning OC, I'm
that's what I'm saying. Last time you had one.
Yeah. That's what happened. We won Super Bowl last time we had one. So I think that everything's going to come together right for Philadelphia this year. I think you're going to have other guys stepping in. There's not going to be a true, I believe, like number 2 receiver outside, of course, of Goddard. But I think the ball's going to get spread around because it's going to be he's open. Let me give him the ball. Now let me make sure this crybaby gets what he wants, so I don't have to hear about it later.
And who else? Who's that rookie? Makai Lemon? Is that who you got?
Yeah.
Makai.
Yeah.
I think
Lemon's Steelers.
No,
I think he's going to end up being in the slot.
They lost a lot of size with giving up A.J. Brown, and they did use him as pretty much a decoy last year, it seemed like, most of the year.
But you got to remember, we still got Johnny Wilson, who was actually having a great camp before he got hurt last year.
Yeah, and
Johnny, the tight end? Who's Johnny Wilson?
No, he's a wide receiver.
Yeah, and he's also picked up Hollywood Brown, which I don't know what that's going to do for y'all.
When did you get Hollywood Brown?
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I mean, it may work out, it may not, but
I think, you know.
Well, I think we're going to see a heavy Saquon year from the Eagles.
I think it's going to be an RPO kind of year for them where they're kind of figuring out how their wide receivers work together.
Yeah.
As long as we run the ball with our running back trio, we'll be all right.
Who? Jalen Hurts?
I was gonna say your quarterback. I can't throw the ball more than 30 yards.
I'll take all the hate. Take all the hate now because I'll be back at the end of the year to say,
really good.
Like, I will say, as much as I do agree with Cool McCain, I feel you, brother. I mess with you. Y'all still not beating the Rams. But
yeah, I'll say Rams still coming out.
The Rams don't do good against us. Look at the pass of the Rams against us.
Guess what? The pass they didn't have Garrett. Anyways,
they had Verse, and Verse is not a bad player. Let's not try to.
Verse is not Myles Garrett. That's why
this
is why Verse was included as a pick in this draft, in this trade. Verse was supposed to be the 5th first-round pick because teams can only trade so many picks. Verse ain't on Garrett's level.
I'm not saying he's on Garrett's level, but you can't discount him and say he's not a quality player. You can't.
He's a quality.
Myles Garrett is the god of football, and Jared.
Well, no, Aaron Donald's coming back though.
And Verse was just doodle on the bottom of the.
I'm gonna tell you now.
You can't do that.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Okay, just like The Rock is, you don't want to smell what The Rock is cooking. Jalen Hurts does not want to smell what Myles Garrett has cooking. I'm just telling you right now. You see Myles Garrett coming from the edge,
There's nobody who's happy to see Myles Garrett. But you game plan around Myles Garrett. That's what you do.
Can't game plan around them, though. It takes 3 people to block them, and then you got Aaron Donald coming up the other side. You're going to have 7, 8 people on the line.
If Myles Garrett was as dominant a force as y'all guys are sitting here saying right now, Cleveland would have been better. Because he would have been so dominant on defense. Let me finish. I let everybody else talk. Let me finish. Because if he was as dominant as everybody sitting here trying to make him out to be, then he would be going in there getting 40 sacks like he did that blame Waterboy. And the team would not be able to score, and Cleveland would be a better team. So I'm not saying that he's not a great player. I'm just saying
he's on a team.
he's gonna
now he's on a team that the offense matches the defense, though. That's the difference between the Rams and Cleveland.
When they're
now
healthy.
he has an offense that can go out there and score 40 points in a game as well.
When they're healthy.
Yeah. Well, when one's hurt, the other's going to be healthy. You got so many pieces on that
6
offense.
games a year because I have him in a dynasty league, and I only get 6 weeks of production out of Puka. The last 2 years.
You got Devontae.
And then Devontae, I mean, he had some good games, but he ain't Puka when Puka ain't there.
No, but he's close.
You can't. So it's like saying Puka and Devontae. You can't like Devontae's enough age and not the guy he was that he can't replace Puka.
They're better than the Browns offense, though.
Now they do have the Rams do have like 7 tight ends they throw the ball to too. So I give him that.
And you got Matthew Stafford in there, dog. Matthew Stafford's elite. He's getting old, but dude,
super elite.
I mean,
MVP caliber, even.
Yeah,
he's about 5 hits away though from we don't know. He might just start turning to dust.
Oh,
I think you're confusing him with Joe Flacco.
No,
the flag is back.
Joe Flacco's living on a prayer right now.
The flag is back.
Y'all missed that last year. Every week, the flag is back.
Yeah,
I tell you what, Joe Flacco living on a prayer.
But so I got the Giants winning the NFC East.
It would be hard to play the Rams though. Like the Rams with all their pieces, which you have to assume that they would have. We see that they don't always, but you assume they would have. It's going to be a hard team to beat, but they're not going to go 21-0.
They don't have
to. So they're going to lose some games.
They don't got to.
They don't have to. They got to go really 3-0 in the playoffs.
And that's not going to be a 3-0 they're going to be able to do. I'm telling you.
But it's safe to say the Seahawks aren't going to be, they're contenders this year.
Seahawks are not.
What? Hey, they had
a 1 year window and they maximized it, and I respect them for that. They just
re-signed Andy Dalton, or what's his name? What's their quarterback's name? Sam Darnold.
Sam Darnold.
Yeah.
Either way, no. But seriously, Seahawks actually have a really decent team. I don't know why y'all sleeping on them. Like they don't play it the way it's supposed to.
They lost their MVP. They lost their high caliber player.
They don't need him. That's like what Cool said about AJ Brown leaving the Eagles. Sometimes you don't need those players on your team, right? Like,
but the difference is the carries, the touches.
What?
When you compare AJ Brown to Kenneth Walker, that's apples and oranges.
They still got Charbonnet. That was
Walker's a running back. He's gonna get more touches a game.
He do get more touches, but that was the biggest case of running back by committee if I've ever seen a team go to the Super Bowl and win it. Like they don't. Kenneth Walker wasn't their running game.
They were playing. That's because they were playing a team who shouldn't be there. The Patriots should not have been in the Super Bowl last year.
That's why Kenneth Walker got it, first off. But Kenneth Walker wasn't their running game the whole season. He wasn't. They'll replace that easily.
We say that, but that's like us giving up J.K. Dobbins.
That is not
like everything on A.J. Harvey.
No,
putting everything on R.J. Harvey ain't gonna work.
That's like us giving up R.J. Harvey. I guess
JK's our power guy, though.
I don't know. I think JK is better than
he's our power runner. Absolutely, he's our goal line.
Walker, though.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't count out the Seahawks over there sleeping. The NFC is crowded. It's a crowded division for sure, and I think we're gonna see the Buccaneers take well anyway. So they don't even.
Back to our NFC predictions. Back to the NFC predictions. We got Reem. We got Cool.
Yes.
Jem, let's do
Caden. Who you got?
Oh, let's go with Caden. Yeah.
I'll start off in the NFC West since we're just talking about it. As much as I think the Seahawks are going to do good, I don't think they're going to, run it back or anything like that. I think they got kind of lucky. Sam Darnold, I don't really think is all that. I think he had, like Cool was saying, they had a one year window and they capitalized on it, and you can't hate them on that. Good on them for doing it, but the Rams are just too good with Matthew Stafford and both those guys on the line. You got Myles Garrett and Aaron Donald. It genuinely takes 3 people to block Aaron Donald, and then you're going to have Myles Garrett come off. You only have 5 people on the line. Maybe you run 6, but you got the rest of the defensive line there. You know what I mean? You can't just triple team them all. You have to block other people. I think they have a chance to actually get the most sacks in the year, like most sack record in a year. I feel like they're going to break that this year. I really do. So I think they're going to take the division. moving down to the NFC South, I'd probably have to go Carolina just because it's not a very strong division. I don't think Tampa's going to do too crazy. The Saints, I don't see them doing anything.
You guys are just haters. Do y'all watch football, man?
Yeah.
Best division.
The Saints don't see the Saints doing anything.
I don't
know. There's that with them too.
But
Tampa, I feel like they got the most consistency. Well, they just got rid of Mike Evans, I guess. Where's Mike Evans?
Yeah. San Francisco.
How come nobody's picked San Francisco yet?
I haven't gone
because they're in the Rams in the Seahawks division.
They played in the division with the Rams. That's why nobody's picking.
Yeah, they're playing two giants. I mean, who cares?
Nah, my bad, Caden. Go ahead.
No, you're good. Moving on to the East. Listen, I'm not a Hurts fan at all. I don't see him doing anything. But he does have a lot of pieces around him. I feel like that's the reason he hasn't been on Fraud Watch as much.
What pieces does he have, though?
He's got Saquon to run the ball for him. He's got decent tight ends to check pass to. The dude can't throw more than 30 yards, so those tight ends are helping him out a lot.
That's a falsehood. You can go back to the Super Bowl. He threw a 50-yard pass to Devontae Smith right on the money to put the
I could throw a 50-yard pass once.
That's like the Cardinals drafted Rosen because of that one pass, dog.
When we got visible, it's more than one pass. If you like, I'm gonna go find. It's you know what? I'm not even gonna worry about it. Go ahead. Go ahead.
My thing is like, as an NFL quarterback, you have to be able to throw the ball a little bit. That's like saying like Josh Rosen was elite and he should have got drafted by the Cardinals.
That's what Josh Rosen said. He said all those people missed out.
Josh Rosen, you compare him to Josh Rosen, that's disrespect. But hey, that's what you see. If that's the crap you see, then hey, I can't tell you what you see. It's garbage. For me, as a thing, like, to put it there and mention Josh Rosen in the same breath with Super Bowl winning quarterback who was the MVP, are we really serious? Are we having this discussion? we glazed Dak Prescott. He ain't never won nothing. We glazed.
Hey, I never glazed Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott's dog.
No one ever. I don't even think anyone mentioned Dak Prescott.
Never got back. All these people get glazed and done nothing, but then we
he did say the Eagles were going to win. He did say the Eagles were going to win the division, though. Cool.
I did say they're going to win the division. I just
because
you
just think everybody else is more garbage than a team with no quarterback. I mean, that's what he said.
I just don't like it hurts, man. I mean, the rest of the team's
cool. Not going to do anything this season.
I'm not upset that you don't like Hurts, but you're going to say Josh Rosen? Come on.
Yeah.
I was just making a joke. I was trying to make a joke about that one pass. I'm not genuinely making that comparison. I'm just trying to make a joke.
He said the Eagles should have had two out there, man. What the heck?
But yeah, no, I think the Eagles are gonna win it. I think Jackson Dart is on Fraud Watch also. Dak Prescott, he can't throw the ball either.
See, you ain't even let him get there. He was about to say Dak Prescott can't throw the ball.
Dude, Dak Prescott has no touch. Dak Prescott has no touch on that ball. He throws it like he's throwing a rock. It's not even funny.
He compared Dak Prescott to a car.
That is fair. That is fair. He does throw it like a rock.
And
there's
then
not a lot of spin on balls. That's fair.
Yeah, no.
But he don't got the pieces that the Eagles got, though. Imagine if he had those pieces that the Eagles had. I feel like the Cowboys would have it.
Dak's always had good pieces. He just hasn't been able to put it together. I mean, the 1 year they had against what was it? It was probably 2016. It was a long time ago. His first year in there was probably the best chance he had. He had so many pieces around him, and Aaron put him to sleep.
Hey, Aaron,
I agree with that.
Throw.
Yeah, like how do you have Pickens and Lamb, and you're not leading the league in passing yards?
That's what I mean. And they got Pickens for nothing.
Has Pickens even shown up yet?
Pickens had some crazy games, dog. I love
nasty catches. Nasty catches.
Yeah.
I don't think he reported.
But we know Pickens is a crash out. So when you're a crash out, you're going to crash out at something. His crash out was just on the field this year, not off the field.
Exactly. And then moving on to the NFC North, I'm going to go Green Bay or the Lions. I feel like Green Bay might have kind of a sleeper year. And then, I don't know. With the Lions, they lost a lot of pieces in the offseason with some crazy stuff. Like,
They just lost that one player, right? They just cut him.
Yeah, because I thought they had a DV situation.
Cornerback. That's a cornerback, though. I don't think that.
And there's a couple people that lost this offseason too.
Yeah.
And then real quick, just to keep live with the comments. That last comment, that was pretty out there, honestly, because that was one of our biggest topics of last season when it was happening. Was that the Patriots had a very buttered schedule? They had a very buttery schedule to get them there.
You be the backup quarterback to get to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. They had a butter schedule.
He wasn't even a backup quarterback. He was like, they beat like a practice squad quarterback.
I was gonna say, I never heard of him playing in my life until he got.
If we would have had a backup quarterback in there, I think we would have won that game. And they barely beat us. They didn't come down to the fourth quarter, and we were down by what? A field goal? Like,
yeah. We could have won that with Andy Dalton, Joe Flacco.
Would have Joe Flacco, we would have won that game. Dude. That's all I'm saying. But we had, I don't even know his name, and he's our backup quarterback.
Yeah, I don't know his name either.
I can't know his name. But yeah,
their hardest game was the Seahawks. I mean, in the Super Bowl, they had to play the Bucks, they had to play the Jets, they had to play the Giants twice. They pulled it out against the Bills. That was their one hoorah game where I was like, okay, yeah, that was a good win, definitely. They barely pulled that one off. They had to play the Titans, which, I mean, love my Titans, but come on now. So I mean, it's one of those things. They had to play the Falcons. They had a very buttery schedule, and this next year is gonna either make or break them because they have a very tough schedule this year. We'll see if they make it back. If they make it back, we might eat our words, and that might be our 6-month hot take. But
so, would you saying that? Are you saying that the Patriots are going to be the team out of the playoffs next season?
They're going to be the top of their division. They're going to be in the playoffs, definitely, but they're not going to get as far as they did. I can see them being a first-round exit.
I also want to go back. The only reason I'm not choosing the Bears to win the division is because they are relocating. I don't see them relocating to a new city. I know it's not that far away, but I feel like that's
actually happening.
Yeah. They're no longer in Shoulder Field. They're going to Indiana.
Yeah, and it's I think 11-mile drive, but
yeah, it's not bad. But
in Chicago traffic, that's 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah,
and that's not far anywhere. I don't know what y'all are talking about.
Yeah, but it's not like they're going across the country. I don't know. I see that hurting their morale a little bit. You know what I mean? Being how long the Bears have been in Chicago, how much of a legacy team there are. You know what I mean? Their history is tied to Soldier Field, and them having to go to a new stadium, having to play in a new area, I feel like that's going to affect them a lot more than people think.
Speaking to that,
Jared
they actually came out and said, I think it was Adam Scheffler, I think, came out and said the Broncos, there's a 25, 30% chance that the Broncos might be moving to Lone Tree, which is not a different state. But I think it'd be almost the same, right?
But the papers are signed for just moving them across I-25.
I don't know.
Yeah, I thought they're going to that.
They were saying there's still a small chance. So I know all the papers are signed and properties brought up, but
they haven't broke ground yet. But at the same time, there's that 90% chance that that's going to happen there because it also lines up with the light rail, transportation, ball arena. There's so many reasons for them to go with where they decided as opposed to make a last-second move to Lone Tree.
We'll see. But it would be kind of the same, I think. I don't know. I was trying to build a story, right, saying, we see all these teams moving out of their area, right, to changing the landscape of everything.
We got Walmart money, so we pick where we want to go.
We want to go buy our land. You think Chicago moving? You think that's going to affect their fan base as much or anything?
Absolutely. I mean, I was just most recently there. I don't see no Bears jerseys flying around or anything like that. Everyone's real upset about it that I spoke to when I was out there. So,
yeah, I feel like they're not going to have any support. Pretty much. I mean, they're going to have some, but all the diehard Chicago fans they're mad.
Yeah,
really,
absolutely.
I mean, Vegas Raiders got a lot of support. Where you lose old fans, I feel like you probably pick up new ones.
So where were we with your picks there?
Yeah, I think that was all of them, right?
Yeah, no, that was all of them.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, Statik, what about you? What are your picks, bud?
I'm gonna change it up and be controversial just to mix it up and make it interesting for everybody. With the NFC East starting out, I'm gonna go Commanders are gonna be the tough competitors, and they're gonna be the ones that take that over the Eagles. I think that people are overlooking the fact that Jaden Daniels is coming back. Is he gonna be as good as he was before? Only time will tell. He has the ambition, he has the drive, he has the look, he has the face of the franchise, he has the support of Washington. So I think it's very possible. Their running back is a beast. Krosky Merritt was showing out last year. I mean, people were overlooking him, and he was performing really well. And he has a lot of good looks to him that I like to see out of a running back, where I think that he has a lot of talent.
And they just got what's his name from Tampa Bay. So they got definitely a competition in their running back room.
Yeah, and they also have Luke McCaffrey, who we know the McCaffreys when they put him as a wide receiver, how that goes. When a McCaffrey has a ball in their hands, they're pretty consistent with it. Luke was showing out last year. He had some good looks. I think he's still progressing, and he has a lot of opportunity to be, that number 2 receiver. Me and Reem are very familiar with this next player. They have Traylon Book.
Yeah, they're tied in.
No, wide receiver out of Titans. I
thought they got a tight end from who's the tight end they just brought in?
John Bates.
No.
That's who they have. They're starting right now. But Treylon Burks, he was supposed to be the next A.J. Brown out of the Titans. He was looking real good and all that. He's moved around a little bit, but Burks, he knows how to catch a ball. He's down there. He gets it done, and then he cannot overlook McLaurin. I think they have a good lineup. They could stay healthy. They could really put numbers on the board and get back to where they were, just 2 seasons ago.
I think I got Burks listed as a tight end in my league. That's why.
Yeah. But the Commanders, if they can do what they did 2 years ago, they were tough competition for the Eagles 2 years ago for the NFC East. I don't see Cowboys doing anything. I don't see the Giants doing anything.
Oh, they got Chig, bro.
Who?
They got Chig Okonkwo.
Oh, okay.
That's going to be a big add-on in their tight. That's going to be a huge tight. I don't know. You look like that, Reem. He's going to be a watch. He'll have a good season, I think. You're all looking like, who is that? Nah, I think I do think the Commanders did make some moves though. Between with him and then
Poole said, "I'm out. This is too much for me."
Yeah, you said the Commanders. He's like, I had enough. Yeah,
Gambo said the Giants. See, I told you the Giants. I got the Giants winning the East too, man. I'm telling you, got Scatterboo with CTE doing backflips. You got what's his name, Jackson Dart, bro. Come on, they brought
I'm back.
I had to go to the bathroom.
Bro.
Yeah, I had to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, you had to after he said Commanders.
Cool.
Bro.
Tell us why the Giants about to be a problem.
They got Dodge Dart and Scat Pack.
They got Scat Pack, first CTE player, and then you get CTE your second game in the league, bro.
Oh man,
what the heck? He don't care. That's what I'm saying. He don't care about nothing. So he running through all the opposition this whole season. Like the one thing slowing these guys down.
And the one thing I can see in the NFC East is there being a tie, really honestly, between the Eagles and the Commanders, where they're both up there and they're both have matching records. It's a really hard choice to go between the two of them. I see the Eagles doing pretty solid, honestly, and they're consistent in their endeavors. They're consistent with their performances. They're consistent with their record. The Eagles.
Oh,
Cowboys. Cowboys consistently suck.
Darlene said.
Yes.
They never said the Patriots are going to be good this year. I said, but you can't take it away from them for making the Super Bowl last year. You can't take it. You cannot take it away, no matter how much you try.
Put 7 asterisks beside it. 7 asterisks.
And you could, we recognize that. We know
the
that
Lakers bubble championship, huh?
They are the AFC champions. We'll give them that. They won the AFC last year, but did it blow anybody's mind away? Did it impress anybody?
No, they didn't win the AFC. The Broncos lost the AFC championship game. I don't know.
That's the thing, though. Is like they
couldn't even score.
They didn't have no dominations where it was just like, no, the Patriots are it. They are the AFC. Like, nah. When the last team that you think about the AFC is the Chiefs. Still, you still consider the Chiefs being the AFC dominant dynasty.
They played the Texans, the Patriots. What was their playoff run?
But no, you're right, darling. You can't take it away from them.
You can't. It's written. It's there in history for sure.
Yeah.
No matter how much I would like for it to go.
It didn't convince anybody though.
Well, if this were Back to the Future, we could change it.
But I mean, no one's denying that it happened. We're not like, oh,
we're snatching it. Like it was. We're not revisionist history. We're saying like we're just. It's just we're not impressed. We're not convinced. We're not sold.
So
no one's sold.
Chargers.
You're not sold, Darlene. You don't even think they're going.
They beat
back.
the Chargers 16-3. That was pretty impressive. Then they beat.
Wasn't that when the Chargers sat their starting lineup though?
No, it was in the playoffs.
Well, was it?
Yeah, this is the playoffs.
Now, I mean, that still doesn't. That doesn't surprise me though. If it's playoff Chargers, we're talking about playoffs, Herbert.
Yeah, that's true. The Texans, they beat them 28-16.
That one was a good win. That one, I mean, the Texans were playing tough. The Texans were the team. They had the top defense along with the Broncos last year in the NFL. So, I mean, they were killing it defensively, and they took it to them. That was an impressive win, but 1 out of 17 isn't convincing overall.
See, Fambo, I call the Bengals winning their division too. The Vikings, man, the Vikings don't even know who their quarterbacks. They're deciding between.
They got Kyler Murray now.
Kyler Murray and JJ. They're deciding between Kyler Murray and JJ McCarthy. I think the Vikings have a little bit of issues before they can come out winning divisions.
Oh, I don't think they're going to win the division. I don't.
No, Fambo podcast put a comment, said he thinks that. Oh, it says Minnesota Vikings and Cincinnati Bengals are his two sleeping.
Kyle Murray should have baseball. He's too small to be quarterback in the end.
They're hitting snooze. They're not even hitting dismiss.
Hey, keep me in the Matrix. Wow.
But yeah, no. So I got the Cowboys and Giants, being at the bottom of that division, but I got the Eagles and Commanders being at the top of it, with the Commanders edging them out. And I think it's just the Eagles' year where they have to figure stuff out. Do I count them out completely? Absolutely not. But I think that they have some figuring out to do with their passing game, which is going to create some difficulty. Will they get around to fixing it? Yes. Will they start out slow? Absolutely. With the NFC North, I think I have to go with the Packers on this one. I think the Packers take it over the Bears this year. With Jordan Love having a great year, really showing out and holding on to that Packers legacy and making the Packers fans proud, and rounding out that NFC North and making it good on them. With the NFC South, I'm gonna give it to the Buccaneers. I like Baker Mayfield, man. He makes it happen. I like his tenacity. I like his motivation, his momentum that he carries. He really is a leader of a team. I think, them bringing in some younger players really helps them out for sure. Mike Evans, sad to see him go, but at the same time, it's the consistency fell off where they got to make moves and move on from that. So I think the Buccaneers really do hold that down and take over the Panthers. And, Bryce having a rough year yet again, where, they had a decent year last year, but I see the Buccaneers knocking them off. I don't see Falcons or Saints doing anything different than they did last year. And then to round it out, the NFC West, oh man, it is tough because this is the one division in the NFC, I think, that is a tough division in terms of who's going to take it. Because, you have
the Cardinals.
No, the Cardinals are an easy bottom of the pick. But, you have San Francisco and LA were both 12-5 last year. Seahawks 14-3. Do I think the Seahawks are going to go that high again? No. I don't know. It's got to be between the 49ers and Rams. And I think, with the acquisition of Myles Garrett, the Rams do take
Mike
that.
Evans. I thought you were about to say with them getting Mike Evans.
Nah, 49ers getting Mike Evans. It just adds – it's a Band-Aid effect, really. They're just putting a Band-Aid on an open wound that's still bleeding out, where they just haven't figured out their core.
Are you talking about Brandon Ayuk?
That too. That's the big controversy too. If they had Brandon Ayuk, he was committed. He wanted to play there. and you had Mike Evans on the other side, that would make a pretty nasty duo. But that's just not the case. So I think with that being said, the Rams do, edge that one out completely. I think San Francisco does a great job, but I think Seahawks fall to third, being somewhere in like the 10-win mark. I think the Rams are going to, move up to the Seahawks spot and be 14-3, maybe 15-2 even. And then the 49ers still got to be consistent and stay at that 12-5 mark.
Who has the better season, Brock Purdy or Jalen Hurts?
My God, stop the Jalen Hurts disrespect. Goodness.
Jalen Hurts. Absolutely.
Golly. Cool McCain is not amused, bro.
We could go in on your QB too. We could talk about Cam Ward, but I'm hoping Cam Ward has a.
We're not talking Cam Ward.
I mean, we could.
I'm hoping Cam Ward has a Drake May type second season.
I don't see it. I think
no, bro. He's not, bro. He's throwing to me and Caden on his line, bro.
Whoa, no, he definitely has more.
Hey, disrespect.
Yeah, the Titans come on. They just got Wandell. Wandell's he's gonna eat up volume for sure. Who's that kid they drafted?
Who was that kid they drafted? Do you know?
That receiver they drafted.
Which one?
I don't know rookies.
Exactly.
That's the receiver. Huh?
You don't even care enough to know his name.
I'm just saying they got more. You said they don't have any weapons to throw to. They got weapons to throw to over there in Tennessee.
I mean, yes, a butter knife could be considered a weapon. I'm sure.
Yeah. It's a gateway knife.
Yeah, like you
get
can
robbed by a
the
butter
end
knife.
of a toothbrush.
A plastic bag can be considered a weapon.
All right. Well, my picks for the NFC winners. I got the NFC West. I got the Cardinals squeaking it out because it could just go any way. I don't know who could win that division. Every time I look up, it's almost like a close tie throughout the year, and then it kind of splits up towards the end of the season. And the team you think is going to win, they usually falter and not win it. So I got the Cardinals winning the NFC West. And then NFC South, I don't know why everybody's hating on the NFC South like it's not the best division in all of national sports. So I got the Buccaneers winning that division just because I feel like they got the most consistency on QB, even though what's his name from the Panthers, he started playing better last season. It'll come down between like it always does, like a win or two. Huh? What'd you say?
He said, "What's his name?"
It'll come down. You know who I'm talking about. You know the people I'm referencing.
His name is Bryce Young.
Yeah, that guy, Bryce Young. But he ain't gonna outduel Baker Mayfield, is what I'm saying. When they have, it's gonna come down to a game or two, and the Buccaneers are gonna win it.
Bryce still too young.
He's too young. He came into his own. He finally fit into his diapers last season, right? We see him earning that contract, but
Bryce Young is good or not, it is what it is.
Yeah.
If he's bad, I have to hear a lot of whining everywhere. So I want to be at least decent so that I don't have to hear all the whining. But I don't really care.
Well, I feel like the Panthers are making a turn around in their overall team towards being something, but it's the NFC South, right? Like they're not. Yeah. NFC North, I got the Bears. The Bears. Just because I don't care about that division. Anybody could win it. Like, sure.
You throw a dart at a board or what?
Right, pretty much. I mean, and that's how it feels with that division, right? Like the past 2 years, it's been pretty close in that division in records, and same thing as like with the West until the end of the season. It seems like the Lions have been dominant, but they haven't been dominant within that division. I don't know if that makes sense.
You see that comment?
Huh? New Orleans Saints is gonna win the South. I stand on that. When you you must be in New Orleans standing on some swampland or something, standing on a sinkhole or something, bro. Because
so you switching it from the Bucks to the Saints?
He must be talking about in like 2034 when they get that turnaround. But the Saints, Tyler Shue. Who else they got? Oh, they do got A-Chain. They did just bring in A-Chain. Don't you have to say it like that? He said you have to say it like that now. A-Chain.
Don't they still got Kamara?
Yeah, they just restructured his contract too.
Kamara,
So yeah, they're gonna have that running back by duo committee, right? Because A-Chain is gonna be running back one.
And then they still got what's his name? The receiver. I don't care about him either. So that's why I don't remember his name.
Yeah, they got you're talking about Olave.
Yeah.
Right?
I said
He's one of my third wide receiver in fantasy.
I said Olave earlier.
But Tyler Shoe is really garbage, though. I'm just saying. Anyway,
I mean, he's okay.
In the East.
He's better than Bo Nix.
Man, I got the Giants winning the East over any team that Reem likes. But no, I don't know why everybody's sleeping on New York. They were the most exciting three-win team I've seen in a long time. I thought they won a division last year just based off hype.
That's not an impressive stat. That's not
if we went off hype.
That's not impressive at all.
It is CTE speed run, bro.
I'm telling you, they won. They win it every year. No,
and don't forget about Mega Jackson Dart.
Oh gosh,
that's gonna play out this year. Mega Jackson Dart.
Dallas could come out if they figure out some things, and Dak doesn't get hurt halfway through the season.
Dallas has a better chance of winning the NBA championship.
Dallas, the Mavericks,
the Cowboys.
Oh.
They have a better chance of winning an NBA championship than they do making the playoffs.
Than winning the NFC East?
Yeah.
Man.
They're not winning the NFC East, bro. I'm sick of these Cowboy propaganda. Like,
you guys
knock it off, man.
They're supposed to win the East the last 12 years.
They did win one of them. Those 12 years?
They better get some curtains on them damn windows in that stadium if they want to make a run on anything.
Okay, so tell me, why is everybody sleeping on the Broncos to win the AFC this year then?
You know why I'm sleeping on the Broncos?
Because you a hater, bro.
It's me and Kendrick, bro.
Kendrick liked the Broncos. What are you talking about? Kendrick came out with his pig.
Nah, me and him are both going to arms crossed hate watch.
Man, I don't know.
Now,
what is the team that made the playoffs last year that you guys think is going to miss the playoffs this year?
Seattle.
Whoa, the Super Bowl winner? The Cowboys got a better chance to win a Stanley Cup.
I think the Cowboys got a better chance of winning March Madness.
Gosh. Would you rather see March Madness or the NBA Finals? No. March Madness or college football playoffs?
March Madness.
Yeah, March Madness. Would you rather see...
The new playoff system is kind of... It's a little tighter than it would have been with the old system.
What, the new college
football?
Probably
March Madness.
How many teams they got in college football now? 45? Feels like everybody come to the playoffs. Everybody just come round robin style. No, it will be because
like
it 12 teams now.
Yeah, it's 12. How many teams is it?
And then they're gonna So I guess it'll be the first year. It'll be interesting to see. Would you rather watch? Because college football playoffs, I don't know. It wasn't that exciting. It hasn't been that exciting to me.
No.
Well, Miami fans was very exciting to me last year. You know, I was like that, the whole time. I was
I'm trying to figure out what your fandom is, bro. Wait a second. Pause it.
Well, I'm everywhere. I don't have to belong to one city. I pick my team.
He was just in Atlanta last week.
Wait a second.
I've never been in Atlanta show anybody but the Braves.
Eagles,
anybody but the Braves,
Miami,
or the Dream.
The Braves.
Yep. I'm all over the place. Would you like to hear? I'd be more than happy to. I'd be more than happy. So in NHL, I'm over on the West Coast. I am LA Kings.
Oh,
when it comes to college football, I am the
Miami better than Dallas Stars. I'm just glad you didn't say Dallas Stars.
Yeah, never. No, but I would not root for anybody from Dallas ever.
Yeah, no.
Unless I'm at gunpoint. If I'm at gunpoint, if you hear me root for a Dallas team, I need help.
He's like, that's not saying words.
You're gonna say Dallas and blink twice.
Yeah, I'm like, the Dallas Cowboys are great. I'm the Philadelphia Eagles for NFL, Denver Nuggets for NBA, Atlanta Dream for WNBA, and UNC for college basketball.
UNC.
People say, you don't root for teams from the same city. You're not a real fan. You're an idiot.
Oh, you got to keep it going with your show, though. Who's your favorite wrestler?
Yeah.
Who's my favorite wrestler?
Yeah.
My favorite wrestler is Swerve Strickland.
Oh, yeah. We should get some promos in here.
And then you got to do UFC. Who's your favorite UFC fighter?
John Bones Jones. I don't care if he's fighting or not.
Come on, dog. That's the GOAT. That's the GOAT right there.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't.
My man can do drugs, go to jail, come out and still be beating that SS. You feel me?
You know who can't do that? Conor McGregor.
Oh man,
I was so happy to see Conor lose, dog. I was so
crazy.
happy to see Conor lose.
God.
That was crazy.
I just wish it would have went to round 2. I wanted to see Max take his head off.
He didn't even go through round 1.
That's what I mean. I'm pissed. I'm pissed he tore his ACL or whatever he did, man. Going out with that flying roundhouse kick, that was dumb.
Man.
I wanted to see Max Holloway boxing.
Right. I wanted to see that last 15 seconds of round. What was it? It wasn't a championship match, so it was 3 rounds. Last 15 seconds where Max is like, "All right, let's go."
Yeah, points at the ground. Let's fight.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to see too.
Conor McGregor or AA Ron when he was with the judge. Which one was a bigger letdown?
I think bigger letdown was because he missed the whole season, dog.
Yeah,
especially after Sauce Gardner was hyping it up too.
Yeah. Oh yeah, cool. Yeah. You answered earlier. You said you'd rather see your team win a Super Bowl than the U.S. win the World Cup.
Yep.
You're not a Patriot.
Yeah, I'm not a Patriot. I care more about my team. We know U.S. men's soccer is going to screw up. They always do this. This is
soccer's just the sport we play until we figure out our sport we like.
Well, for me, I mean, yeah. But for me, hold on. Who put that? Let me see this. Sorry, y'all.
Oh, cool. You know about the AAL?
I believe Mamba's in the house. Can't wait to make the AAL, hopefully.
Coming with some details.
I'm not able to comment on that, but what's up, Zach?
This guy, he just want to prove he just don't like sports, I guess. Raiders Nation, A's, USC.
But that's saying, there's no problem with people who do that, right? If you like everything in every city, it's cool. But when you come to someone else and they don't like everything in the city, you try to, that's where it becomes a problem.
Right?
Now,
right? You can like what you like. If they all have to be in the same city, that's fine.
Topic around, bro. Like the methodology of your
Reem, you the same way? You like the Lakers? You like the Titans?
I like players, bro. I was a Kobe and LeBron and Shaq.
Yeah, I like teams. So it don't matter who's there. It's the same team. It's always been that team. It's always been that team.
And if a player goes to that team and leaves, I will end up liking that team. But there's some players like I'm from Louisville, so or from Memphis and Louisville. So I saw Lamar Jackson in Louisville. I want him to be successful. That's why I like the Ravens. I'm not gonna lie and be like, I like this since the Ray Lewis or whatever days. No. But also they got Derrick Henry. I'm a Titans fan. So yes, I'm rooting for the Ravens. So there's methodology behind my fandom that makes sense.
And I would say the same definitely too. Just because, I mean, when it's baseball, I'm a Seattle Mariners fan. I love Ken Griffey Jr. He pulled me, but he was the Michael Jordan of his era when it came to, his era and all that. And you couldn't live in my household and not be a Ken Griffey Jr. fan. You don't have to be a Seattle fan, but you better show love to Ken Griffey Jr.
I agree with that. Everybody should show Ken Griffey Jr. love. He didn't cheat. He didn't do drugs, right? None of that. He was all natural. He was too chubby to be doing drugs.
My drug was so.
Dudes was out there doing drugs, had big arms, small weight. You know what I'm saying? King Griffey was out there looking like a regular man.
Right.
They worked out about twice a week.
Right.
One day arms, one day legs. That's what King Griffey. Yeah, he's a good player. See, I'm not gonna lie. The Kings came from watching Ice Cube videos. He used to always have on the LA Kings hat, and I was like, "Yo, I like that. Who is that?" So I found out. I was like, it's hockey. I can go with them.
I think that's why I follow.
I like hockey, but I don't,
UNC.
I
used to like their hats, the Tar Heel, the hood. I thought that was
so UNC. So I grew up between Atlanta and North Carolina. So that's why I like the Braves. That's why now the Dream is there. I like the Dream. The UNC Tar Heels are the only North Carolina team that I like. Basketball, men's and women's. So all the time I was in North Carolina, my family was always on me because I never liked any of the other teams from North Carolina. And you got to, so Panthers fans, I want y'all to stop acting like you've always been a Panthers fan. You're not always been a Panthers fan if you're over 25 years old. You know why? Because they weren't in existence. So you liked another team. So for those of you who decide to jump on the Panthers bandwagon, I'll knock you. But for those who said, no, I'm going to stay with my team.
Didn't they play the Patriots in, what was it, 2003?
Well,
what year was
if I
that?
remember correctly, I think they're like 21 years old or something. 25, whatever. But, you know, if you're over a certain age, which most, you know, older sports fans are, that are running around talking about you've always been a Panthers fan, you have not been. Because they weren't always here. They may even be 30 years old if you want to say that. Whatever. But they were not always a team.
A Texans fan. I remember being a little kid watching the Texans.
But we also know that's a lie. So couldn't be a little kid
Christmas
watching
morning
if you're over a certain, you know what I'm saying, over a certain age. So my thing is
LeBron James.
Cool.
Cool is about as old as LeBron James' NBA career.
What?
No,
he's older than that.
Probably so. Yeah.
You're
How old
not
are you? Cool.
LeBron
Reem. Sorry, Reem.
LeBron looked like he's
Reem.
been playing in the
Reem, how old
NBA
are
since
you?
he was like 7.
LeBron looked like he is like 52.
Like he was born playing in the NBA. Don't you like he could be Greg Oden's nephew or son?
He looked like Greg.
Like I saw them beside each other. I was like, bruh. Like, they
If
could be
you
the
see
same
them
family.
each
But
other
Greg Oden
right
looked
now,
older.
he still look like it.
But Greg Oden looked older because Greg Oden, bro, he looked like he about 35 when he got in the NBA.
Yeah,
That man came into the NBA at 35.
Chomp.
Oh man. Oh,
But
man.
yeah, just you know, so as a little kid, my brother was a Redskins fan. So we lived in the South, so you could only see certain games. So I saw the Redskins and the Eagles playing. And the Eagles had all these black players on the team. And I was like,
McNabb.
I like them. I was probably like 5. So I stuck with them, you know.
Plus,
I
they
stick
was
with everybody.
always playing in the Super Bowl. Like it was either the Super Bowl or the NFC Championship for the Eagles for like.
No,
ever.
this is back before they was doing any of that. This is back when we had good defense and no offense. So
I'm talking about the McNabb days.
Yeah, this is before McNabb. Yes, way before McNabb. But it was a lot of just good teams that I saw, and I didn't care where they were from. It's who I liked.
Yeah. And some of them aren't even players. Sometimes it's moments because, you know, with Tennessee Titans, it was a moment for me, not the players necessarily that made me a Titans fan. It was seeing them go and make their Music City Miracle run in their first year as the Titans, moving out of the Oilers. It was inspirational to me seeing them, you know, seeing Eddie George go up against Ray Lewis and have their beef. Having, you know, Steve McNair have his run, seeing all these players just do amazing things in 1 year and come up 1 yard short. It was inspirational to me where, you know, it just stuck with me. Something hit me that day in that Super Bowl in that moment where I'm like, you know what? I'm a Titans fan.
Dang. I just look at go ahead.
That was before I was born, so I'm not even gonna hold you. Like the Titans sucked for a long time. All I've known, that's what gave me the patience I got today. You know, just trying to hope the Titans are going to do something eventually by, you know, maybe it's going to be by, you know, 5th grade prom, 8th grade prom, 12th grade prom. Like, you know, at some point they're going to be and so yeah, I feel that I wasn't there for these moments, but for me, you know, as a long story short, it's been location based and where these players have gone. Like part of my family is from Akron. So there's a baby photo with me with a LeBron St. Mary's St. Vincent jersey on. I've been a LeBron fan since Ildaskis, Zilgauskas, Larry Hughes, Delonte West, Mo Williams, like the trenches when it was me, the bus driver, and Statik on the roster. And so and when you ride for these players for so long, you know, and you start to see players you like, that's kind of where, you know, my fandom becomes. But it's usually like I have to be drawn for a reason, kind of like you guys, and whatever that reason may be, cool. But like, I'm not gonna pretend like I know anything about like Miami University. I wasn't there, and I'm certainly not going to be a fan of my own university. They suck. But you know, that's where you're from kind of plays a role for me. Like I lived in Louisville. I was a UK fan because I didn't want to be a Cardinals fan because
I don't like them. But so for me, it really depends upon different factors. So it's kind of interesting to see what got you guys there, whether it be a moment or cool. McCann, you have quite the journey for your teams, my friend. But yeah, Denver, so it's interesting
Denver
nonetheless.
Because my brother was a Lakers fan, and I remember he used to make me watch games when I was young. I'm like 5 or 6, and they were playing the Nuggets, and the Nuggets was beating their butt like a couple of times. I was like, you know what? I'm sick of hearing about the Lakers. I'm gonna go with them.
That's
yeah,
Yeah.
Made my older brother happy. Yeah, it made my older brother happy. Gotta do it.
Nice.
Yeah, you can thank my brother for the Eagles and the Nuggets. Because he hated the Eagles and the Nuggets. I was like,
Well, as you see, I created a bandwagon. I like stats. I'm with whatever show is gonna make the person I'm talking to probably the most angry. And then
the master rage baiter.
Right.
Yeah, that's why he's such an Eagles hater. But I don't even let it get to me because I know he's just hating.
That's why he's going with the Cardinals in the NFC West.
But right. I respect good stats. I do respect good players. There's a lot of them out there, right? Like I'm a Kobe Bryant fan, right? Like I really enjoy the way that he played. Yeah, RIP. I like as far as like football, like I said, Donovan McNabb, Keyshawn Johnson, guys like that,
It's a little crazy because he used to throw the ball in the dirt all the time.
But I feel like
he either overthrew the ball or throw the ball in the dirt. I'm gonna be honest with you. Donovan McNabb is the quarterback everybody swears Jalen Hurts is. That was Donovan McNabb.
But he was big.
He gets love. And Jalen Hurts gets hate. Jalen Hurts can throw the ball. Donovan McNabb threw the ball in the dirt or overthrew guys 90% of the time. When you watch Eagles highlights, you see all those great plays. You know why they were showing that? Because those were the only catches. You know who bailed Donovan McNabb out? His running backs. On screen passes.
Best Eagles quarterback, controversially, best Eagles quarterback, Michael Vick.
Ooh.
I mean, he's got to be.
I think Michael Vick is the quarterback that Jalen Hurts thinks that he is. If we're doing that. That's the real quarterback right there.
I like that take.
Yeah. Definitely.
Because Vick was more of a runner and throw on the run. Hurts doesn't really throw on the run.
No, Vick was more accurate than people gave him credit for.
When he was with the Eagles. When he got with the Eagles,
where it needed to go.
His accuracy
was every throw he needed to make, though.
I'm not arguing the accuracy. I'm saying the style of play. Like he's
more
of an run and throw on the run.
That's what I love to see is that from Atlanta to Philadelphia, his accuracy went through the roof.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think he had way better accuracy than what people gave him credit for. But definitely, I'd say was the top quarterback for the Eagles for sure.
I mean, you got to look back. You got other quarterbacks, too. You got Randall Cunningham, who had a great career as a Philadelphia Eagle. You know what I'm saying? You got to look at Ron Jaworski. Like, you have other guys to look at besides just this group that people mostly talk about.
Well, you can say that with any team, though. But the group that mostly people talk about is a reason that mostly people talk about that group. Like everybody likes to pull deep cuts and it's cool and it's great with numbers and stuff, but there's a reason that people aren't talking about those people, right? Like there's a reason that they get forgotten and others get remembered. And it's not just because people want to remember them and people are pushing the narrative, it's just because
the Eagles
is what it is.
Narrative. That's what everybody does.
That's just what it is.
Narrative.
No,
Randall Cunningham gets mentioned a lot. Randall Cunningham gets mentioned a lot. I think Jalen Hurts is more like Randall Cunningham than any of the other quarterbacks that people try to compare him to. Because, people can say it all day, but the man can throw the ball 40, 50 yards easy. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't get the credit for it because he has stupid coordinators a lot of the time that don't allow him to do that. Because you got to think about when you're a quarterback.
I don't know if it's that, though. At the NFL, I don't think it's
and you feel like the people that's on the show
making the
you have to do what you're told.
No, not at that level. Not at that level. Especially once you get your second quarterback. Once you get your second contract, I think that's a little bit out the window at the NFL level. If maybe at the college level, yeah, for sure, you have to do that for sure. but I don't think
because
you get that power.
You only throw to the routes, though. You can't. So, like, if all the routes are 20, 30-yard routes at the max, then that's what you have to throw to. Like, you can't go out there and throw 50 yards and it's a 30-yard route.
Yeah, but you got to make those throws too, though. Even if that is the routes, then you got to make those throws.
Well, you could so remember, there's two parts to a catch. This is how sarcastic I always say this to people. It's two parts to a catch. There's a throw, and then there's an actual catch. So I can put the ball right where you want it, and you don't make the catch. And who's going to get the blame 9 times out of 10? Unless there are a certain group of quarterbacks. The quarterback.
Well,
now the wide receiver may not finish the play.
I think we'll see Jalen Hurts this season without AJ Brown. We'll see Jalen Hurts with a new OC. So all of those reasonings or excuses or whatever you want to call them, we'll see what happens from it, right? This season. And then the excuse will be because he's on his third OC in 3 seasons.
No, he's
not making the Super Bowl. We're not. They're not. The Eagles aren't making the Super Bowl.
I don't mean to interrupt. I just want to say thank you guys for having me. I got to take off. I got some other stuff I got to do. But
hey,
I had fun talking to y'all guys and everything.
Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, Caden, thanks for joining.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you guys. Have a good rest of your night.
You too, man. Come back
we know
whenever.
Who we believe is going to make the Super Bowl. Yes. But we really don't know who's going to make the Super Bowl. But let's just, for the sake of arguments, because you got people like Said in the world, let's say make the Super Bowl. And win the Super Bowl, it's still going to be hate. The Eagles make the Super Bowl and win, it's still going to be hate because the last time we did it was still hate. They still dogged the man. So it's not going to change if he does it again. So it doesn't matter what he does. The Saids of this world are going to be there.
Yeah, bro. I see the same thing. My quarterback just took his team to the AFC Championship. He just took his team to the playoffs after not being in the playoffs for how many years. And then people still say Justin Herbert is better than Bo Nix. So it goes all around. That's how it goes.
I still say that Justin Herbert's better.
Exactly. There's still room for
here's the thing, though. But here's the one difference between that. Has Bo Nix won a Super Bowl? As a starting
no, not yet.
No,
this is his third season.
I'm not saying he's not.
This is third season.
You want to
when did Jalen Hurts win the Super Bowl?
Is a Super Bowl
after how many
seasons? And an MVP.
After how many seasons? After how many seasons?
It was like 3 or 4.
No, he's a Super Bowl MVP. He's not a
He's a Super Bowl. He's a Super Bowl winner and a Super Bowl MVP.
He's not a regular season MVP. He didn't beat out quarterbers. He didn't beat out other quarterbacks in the regular season.
He's a Super Bowl MVP. You have to get to the Super Bowl to be MVP. So if the quarterback hasn't got there and you hating on Jalen Hurts, I could give 2 monkeys. You know what? How you feel?
Cool? This is what I said. This is what I said to the Justin Herbert argument. So Justin Herbert wins a playoff game. I don't want to hear that he's better. It's the same thing.
No, I agree. But winning the playoff game is not the same thing as winning a Super Bowl MVP.
But to you, cool though, winning a Super Bowl MVP, that's not the same as the regular season MVP at all.
You're right. It's much more important. You're right. It's much more important.
No, it's a different situation though, because you can win and being a mobile quarterback based off your legs, though, not necessarily off your arm. He didn't win it
based off his legs. He won it based off his arm. So don't even try that.
What was his stats as far as throwing in the
He won the MVP off of his arm.
What was his
Jalen Hurts has never thrown for 4,000 yards. But he's never thrown for over 4,000 yards.
And he's a Super Bowl MVP. So which would you rather have, a quarterback that throws for 4,000 yards or a Super Bowl MVP? I can't speak for you and how you view sports, but I like winners. So I'll take the guy that's never thrown for 4,000 yards that wins MVPs. I don't give a crap.
Yeah, but by you saying that, then Kenneth Walker's the best running back
every year.
Then by you saying that, then Kenneth Walker's the best running back in the NFL, right? He's better than Saquon.
Did he win MVP?
He did. He won the Super Bowl MVP.
He won the Super Bowl MVP?
He did win.
I guess he's better than Saquon. I guess he's better than Saquon. But Saquon only won the regular season.
There you go. That's the argument we're saying. You're saying Kenneth Walker is the best running back. Bro, your argument is invalid, bro.
If he won a Super Bowl MVP, he's the best running back.
Because I got lucky on the biggest day of my career doesn't make me the best at my position.
That's not luck.
Just because I got lucky once in the biggest moment of my career that I won't get back to, that I won't sniff, that I won't even get close back to, does not make me the best.
Haters call it luck. It's not luck. It's not.
Did he do it last
He
year?
should have been the MVP.
What happened
He should have
last
been
year?
the MVP in the Super Bowl
What
we
happened
lost.
last year? Was he in the MVP run?
He should have been the MVP in the Super Bowl we lost.
Oh,
he should have
no,
been the
he
MVP in the
wasn't.
Super Bowl we lost.
Dang.
He was the
Dang,
best
he
player in
wasn't.
that game too.
He
But
wasn't.
because
He
we
should have
lost,
had
he didn't get
4,000
MVP.
yards last season, bro.
Why
He's
should he have
garbage.
4,000?
Let's just
What
say
does-
the truth.
what
Let's
does
just say what we
4,000
really
yards
want to
do?
say.
What does 4,000 yards do? What does 4,000? Tell me what 4,000 yards does to as a quarterback. Does that make you a better quarterback?
If Bo Nix had that receiving squad,
that
he
you
probably
want
would have
because
won
he
the Super
doesn't
Bowl
have it,
too.
and you want to try to throw it out there and say, "Oh, because
No.
he doesn't do this, he's not that." No,
No.
he's a Super Bowl winning
No, I'm
quarterback.
not.
He's taking
I'm
two
not
different
saying
teams
that.
to the Super Bowl. He's the
I would
only
say what's bigger
quarterback in the NFL
than the
that's
Super
had
Bowl
a
is Hall of
different OC
Fame.
every year that he's been in the
Yeah.
league, and he's still been to 2 Super Bowls and won one.
But what's
No one
bigger
else
than the
has done
Super
that.
Bowl? What's bigger than the Super Bowl is Hall of Fame, and stats get
He's
you in
gonna
Hall
be
of
there
Fame. We'll
He'll be
see.
there too.
We'll see.
He'll be there.
We'll
He'll
see
be there.
because Eli's
And
not
you know
there
what?
yet.
You
Eli
know
got
what?
not
When
there
he gets
yet.
there, guess what? You know
Eli
what's
got
gonna
two.
happen when
Oh
he get
man,
there?
so
When you get
you
there, y'all
said
gonna
Eli's
hate.
a great quarterback. Then he should have been in the Hall of Fame, huh? By your
No,
standards,
he's had
Fool,
two
by
great.
what
he
you're
had two-
saying,
No,
by
I
what you're
didn't-
saying, by your
No, no,
garbage
no, no,
quarterback
no, no,
winning
no, no,
one
no,
Super
no,
Bowl
no.
MVP,
No,
then
no, no,
Eli
no,
should be
no,
in the
no,
Hall of
no.
Fame.
How many? First of all, my
Because he's not
quarterback's
even a
better than
quarterback.
yours.
He's a
My
running back.
quarterback's
That's why I
winning
call
Super
him a
Bowl.
garbage
And your
quarterback.
quarterback
I
ain't
also
winning
do
that.
think that Jalen Hurts is better than Bo Nix. I'm sorry, but I'll let you
So
Jalen
you
Hurts
can
is
so you can
RB1.
sit there and Bo Nix, and you can take Bo Nix, man, me, and you can goggle every inch of it that you want. He's still not better than Jalen Hurts. And
Yeah,
you can
until
talk
he
that
gets
all
that Super
day.
Bowl
And
MVP.
you know
Once
in
he-
your heart of
Once
souls
he
he's
gets the
not.
Super Bowl MVP, then we can show
Once
that
he
he
gets
is
it,
better.
is he ever going to get there? Is he ever going to get
We'll-
there? You
We'll
don't know
get
that.
there.
You
We'll
don't
get
know
there.
that.
But
You
Jalen
dream
Hurts
and
will
you
never
hope
be
that
in the
he gets there,
MVP
but
running.
You don't know.
He will never be in the
You don't
regular
know.
season MVP running.
Hurts
Why?
was in the regular
Because there's
season
real
MVP running
quarterbacks in it.
with Pat
Because
Mahomes.
they
He finished
value
second behind
real
Pat Mahomes.
quarterbacks.
Go look it up.
Yeah.
He finished second to Patrick Mahomes before. Go look it up. Go
When?
look it up.
Before.
Go look it up. You go look it up. I know what happened. You look it up.
Drake May finished second last season, bro. Are you saying Drake May's Hall of Fame all of a sudden?
Why is Drake May be the Super Bowl MVP?
He was all. Hey,
So
he
you
almost
so
had
what,
it.
What you trying to
He
do?
coulda had
is
it,
no
bro.
one has
Hey.
all the things that Jalen Hurts has. You're
If
trying
he
to take
would've
a piece
ran
from
like-
here, throw this
if
guy
he
in
would've
there,
ran
take a
like
piece from
Jalen
here, throw
Hurts,
this
he
guy there,
probably would've
take a
had
piece from
it.
here, throw this guy there, take some pieces from
Yeah.
here, throw this guy there. Because nobody has everything that Jalen Hurts has right now, and you can't make an argument
what?
that they do. So what you want to do is you want to try to throw pieces of crap that done
What
one
did
of the
Eagles
things
do
he's
last
done,
year?
and with
What
all
did
the
he do
things that
last
he's
year?
done.
What did the Eagles do last
What did he
year?
do last year? He won. He won. The
Shut
division.
up, bro. He
and
didn't
made
do
the playoffs.
nothing. He
We won the
won the
division, made the
playoffs. He won the
We
he
won
won
the
the
division, he got to the
playoffs.
playoffs.
Bro, he didn't do nothing last year. He got
So
lucky and won the
he
Super
won the
Bowl.
division and got to the playoffs.
He got lucky and won the Super Bowl because of AJ Brown 2 seasons ago.
We
And then
won the
that
division
won
and
him.
got to the playoffs. That's what he did last year. Did we not win a division and get to
Did
the
he
playoffs?
win a Super Bowl? Did he win a Super Bowl?
Did we make the
last year?
playoffs last year?
Okay.
Did we make the
Okay.
playoffs? You asked me,
Anyway,
did. I'm telling you,
all
what
right.
he won his division by a large margin, and we made the playoffs. Did we do well in the playoffs? No, because AJ Brown dropped balls because he wanted out of the city.
Oh man. Not because
But you're not going to talk about that. No, because it
not
doesn't
because
fit
your quarterback.
fake narrative. The balls were on him. Go look at the plays. The balls were where he should have caught. They were going off his hands. If the ball goes off your hands as a wide receiver, should you not catch the ball? Answer the question, Cedric. Answer the question. If the ball goes off your hands, should you not catch it?
You should
That's what
catch it, I
AJ Brown was
guess.
doing. He was not catching
If the
ball off his
quarterback throws
hands.
the ball near you,
So,
then you should
if the
catch it. If
quarter-
you're
if
an
the
NFL wide
quarterback puts the
receiver
ball where
and
you
the ball
always
comes near
catch it,
you,
and
you
hits
should
your
catch
hands
it.
and you
It
don't
doesn't
catch it.
matter
Is it
if
on the
you're
quarterback or
covered.
is it on the wide
It doesn't
receiver?
matter if you're
Put it on the
covered.
field.
It doesn't
Just
matter
answer
the
the question, 'cause
situation.
Sid
that
don't have
It doesn't matter
the
the
testicular fortitude to
quarterback's
answer the
throwing
question.
after running,
If the
bro.
ball hits you in the hand, should you
Look
catch it?
at how he threw the passes.
As an NFL
bro.
wide receiver, if the
Look
ball
at
hits you in
how
your
he
hand,
threw
should
the
you catch it?
passes. I guess we can say it both
As an
ways.
NFL wide receiver, if the ball hits you
If
in
you're
your
an
hand, should you
NFL
catch it?
quarterback, you should make sure your receiver catches the ball. We can say it both ways.
How can you make sure the receiver catches the ball? He has to complete the catch. He put the ball where AJ Brown wants the ball.
We can say
the
it
ball
both
was on his
ways.
hands. He didn't want to catch it.
We can say it both ways.
But
So
no, you can't
all-star
say that both
team,
ways.
Kenneth
You
Walker.
can't
So
say that
Kenneth
both
Walker.
ways. If
So
you
Kenneth
throw the
Walker
ball
is
to
the starting
somebody
running back.
and they don't catch it, that's the quarterback's fault. If the ball hits them in the hands. If the ball's overthrown, underthrown,
we'll see this year.
That's
we'll see this year when they don't have AJ Brown. We'll find out this year. I guess.
What does it have to do with the fact that okay, I got you.
What does it have to do with what?
Still ain't nowhere near the same category as Jalen Hurts.
Hey, he'll get his MVP this year.
And you could put that on paper, wax.
He'll get his MVP this year.
You could chop it, you could flip it, you could dip it. Everybody knows it.
They won the entire division. They won the entire AFC
we won the division last year too. We won the division last year too.
They were right there. They were right there.
We won the division last year too. So what you saying?
So I'm saying I'm saying Bo Nix is just right there, the same level with Jalen Hurts. Is what I'm saying.
Go to the Super Bowl twice and win the MVP. Then come talk to me.
Okay.
Until you do that, you ain't got nothing to say.
Then we'll come back in 4 years when that happens.
Your quarterback.
I got a lot to say. I got a lot to say, bro.
You still won't have a win.
Your quarterback ran 2 OCs out of town. Your quarterback ran 2 OCs out of town. You ran your wide receiver out of town.
I'm going to laugh at you.
Then laugh away because we'll have it.
Actually, I'm not even going to laugh because I expect it. Why laugh at what you expect?
Hey, that's good. That's good.
I don't need to laugh at expectations.
Hey, all I know is Jalen Hurts is running back 1, bro. RB1.
All I know is Bo Nix is
RB1 to me. Jalen Hurts is RB1, bro.
You call him RB1?
I will, bro. Tell me some more
stats. Bo Nix is a hot steaming pile of monkey poo.
Hey, he's taking them to that Super Bowl. We're going to the Super Bowl. Cool.
Has he done
with a quarterback. We're going with a quarterback that can throw.
Is it your fantasy that he goes to there? Is that what you dream about the night before?
Oh, I got him on my fantasy team too. I got him on my fantasy team too. Jalen Hurts is my running back. But anyway, let's talk about music. Jalen
Hurts can't be your running back. Jalen Hurts can't be your running back. Now you're just being a clown idiot. He can't be your running back. You're just being a clown idiot.
All right, cool. Calm down, bro. Okay, it's just a game.
I'm not upset, but you sound stupid.
It's cool, bro. Calm down.
You sound stupid. You calm down. Jalen Hurts can't be your running back. You're stupid. That's stupid.
Why can't he?
That's unintelligent.
Why can't he?
He can't be a running back because he's classified as a quarterback, however you feel about him.
Oh, bro.
When you go to draft him, it says QB beside his name. You can't.
I'm so glad you came with the specific facts of a fantasy league, bro. No one gives a fuck. Let's continue to move on.
No one cares about
RB1. Jalen Hurts is RB1 , bro. And I'll continue to tell you that every time I see you, bro. Hey, you could be a hot pile of monkey poo, bro. That's good. That's good, bro.
You know what he really is? Bo slobs on dicks. That's what he really is.
He's a winner. Right. Anyway, let's move on. We got New Music Friday coming out.
It's out the bud.
Unless you want to talk about Jalen Hurts being a rapper too, cool. You want to talk about that too?
I mean, that would be something you would say. Because you say he's anything besides a quarterback. Not me. That would be you. Because you don't want to say he's everything but a quarterback. So that wouldn't be me saying that. That would be you saying.
All right, well, chill out. Let's.
You don't want to say he's everything but a quarterback. Not me.
Okay. I say he's everything but. You know what? Cool. You're right. I say he's everything but a running back. I say he's everything but a quarterback. Let's continue the show. Can we do that? Is that cool? Can we continue the show? Oh, goddamn. Can we? Do I have to pull you off the screen? Can we continue the show? Can we keep the show fucking going? Bro, it's okay. Like, goddamn. It's the NFL. I don't get paid by these teams, my dude. Why'd you pull yourself off, bro? It's okay. You can stay in here. You don't have to leave. Fucking sitting there in the background. Goddamn, dude. Anyway. Since we want to get serious with it, guys, let's see how serious we can get with our players, because we can't stand for something to be said without us sitting there and standing up for these $1 million fucking players, bro. God damn. Anyway, let's move on. We got New Music Friday.
I'd love to hear about it.
Fucking
A. I'm not going to lie. I have to mute myself, bro.
That's okay. I almost had to mute myself. Like, goddamn. Why are you going so deep into it? I don't give a fuck about Bo Nix, bro. I just come and do this show to have fun and talk sports, bro. Bo Nix is not my best friend, bro. If you really want to defend Jalen Hurts, then come and defend him, cool. But other than that, goddamn, it's not that fucking serious. I'm sorry I called him a running back one and got your panties up in a fucking twist. I'm sorry I hurt your feelings. Listen, bro, I'm sorry I hurt your fucking feelings talking about your quarterback, bro. You need to chill out, my dude. If you want it, we can really be serious. Oh, now you're all shut your fucking ass up, bro. Yeah, I'm angry now. You just sat here for 30 minutes, dog, defending this dude like we care about him like that. We don't care about Jalen Hurts like that, bro.
We don't care
about just sitting here talking to keep stuff going. You don't have to get so deep. If you want to get fucking serious, we can get serious about it, cool? But it doesn't have to be all that. This is a chill show. We come on and we talk stuff every week.
You haven't seen me get serious yet.
Bro, fuck out of here.
Pussy said.
We're having a great time. You know.
Damn.
Wow, the weather. Wow, there's some great music coming out today.
Is there anything coming out? Oh man, let me.
FIFA World Cup starts in 15 minutes.
Steve Lacy just dropped an album yesterday. That's cool. That's tight.
All right, cool.
Sid dropped the album yesterday. That was dope.
I did see the Steve Lacy drop.
It was high, you know.
I won't lie. I guess I did contribute to that. I did have a little bit of hate in my heart towards it. But Buddy lives and dies by the Eagles like they fucking pay his bills. They don't. I don't care about the Eagles like that much.
I like how I was the only one that didn't pick the Eagles too for the East or for the East.
Oh, you better watch out. Cool will come and give you some stats about how Jalen Hurts is Super Bowl champion. Best quarterback ever.
We gotta talk about music.
Let's talk about New Music Friday, guys.
All right, we'll get into the music segment here. It's time to take it coast to coast, the latest in new music. As Reem had already said, we got Steve Lacy dropping a new album. But for myself, we're gonna head out to the West first. We have Larry June, who's back in his bag with a new album. The album's called Who's Coppin'? And you already know the vibe. It's clear production, game-filled bars, and signature smooth Bay Area flavor. I love my Bay Area music. I love the style. I love production from the Bay Area, definitely. I took a listen to it before we hopped on here. I like the album, definitely. Not sure if y'all are familiar with Larry June at all, but I love Larry June. Seen him at Red Rocks last year. Yeah?
Let's see. Yeah. I listened to a couple other tracks, but Flex is the one I listened to.
Reem, how you feel about Larry June? You heard of him?
It's great. I'm still recovering. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. Let me just Larry June's awesome, man. Woo! Yeah, man. New musicing.
Did you listen to the Steve Lacy album?
I got a song or so into it, but I was so busy with work and helping my friend move. I didn't get a chance to go crazy. Also, Sid, a part of the Internet, which that's their band that both Sid and Steve Lacy are in together. She's the main singer of the band. But anyways, they both actually dropped an album. I think Sid's album is probably gonna. It looks like based off her features, that's kind of the one I'm most interested in. But she got Jordan Ward on there, which I like. Big Sean, so she got some good stuff cooked up. But I haven't listened to it. Honestly, I was gonna, if we had time today, do a blind listen of one of the songs from each, see how we feeling. But you know, what I mean, that depends upon what y'all feeling. Because Is It Cool with SZA with Steve Lacy sounds good.
Right. Yeah, I admittedly have not listened to any of Steve Lacy's new album yet.
He got a song with Erykah Badu, so I'm really curious. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I don't know.
Erykah Badu 3001.
I think I heard that one a while back on Instagram. They did like one of those Cadillac series, I think, with that one.
It's called Pure Color. Fresh off of our pure comedy.
Which one should we listen to?
Let's check out the Erykah Badu. I haven't heard that one yet.
All right. Let me pull it up.
Sorry, man. I'm really trying my hardest. We're gonna do good. What a day!
What a day! All right, I got this one. Pure Color.
With SZA, right? Yeah, I'm not.
Are all of them like that, or nah?
I don't know. I'm too sober to listen to that.
Never needed a man. Touch down when I was like 10. I turned out to be just fine. I just cheat every now and again. That was off me to admit. Cause I really want commitment. Really, really want commitment. Can't keep fucking shit up. You can leave. I can see why you wouldn't want to stay. No, we not forever young. We could die any day. We can fuck, bustin' up to talk it over on a date. We could be unless we can't. No, you ain't gotta trust me to love me, baby. to love me, baby. Cause I don't even trust myself.
I like it started a little weird, but I like the beat.
Growing up has been so hard for me.
It's cool.
I never learned to love properly. The mind be playing tricks when the heart's involved.
It's ethanol free.
I proceed to self-sabotage.
No, ethanol free. That corn gas.
Yeah, it's like corn gas.
With the additives, cleaning agents.
Yeah. This feels kind of empty. This feels kind of empty. I got a Sid song if you guys are ready.
Oh, send it.
It is Sid, Always Be Mine. SYD.
Not SID. Sid the Scientist.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. That's how she does.
Okay. Oh.
Okay, man. Hot. I like that. Let's
I like it, definitely.
Okay.
I had to make sure it's the same person I was thinking of, but yeah, no, I like Sid. Definitely some Bay Area vibes still too, because she came out of Odd Future.
Yeah. Real ones know.
Yeah, Odd Future. Wolfgang killed them all.
All right.
And then going, I said coast to coast at the start of this, so that was those Bay Area vibes for sure. But now taking it over to the East Coast out of Flatbush, New York, we have a new track from Sleepy Hollow. And that one's first day out. It's gonna be one of the first singles off of looks like Sleepy Hollow's new album, which I like Sleepy Hollow a lot. I like his style. He's New York, but not so New York that like you see it in the production and everything. You hear it, and it's just one of those vibes that like catches you off guard, really, when you listen to Sleepy Hollow. And it gets people talking, definitely. This is the freestyle. Yeah, definitely. And I give that one gas. I wouldn't give it, E85 or anything like that. I put it at like the 87.
No.
It's something that you put on that, kills that time definitely on the drive. When you're out there on a long drive, you can listen to some of that. That was my gas pick. For the trash pick, we had a new single released by G-Eazy and Logic, Flashing Before Your Eyes. Yeah, I put that one as trash. That was my trash pick of new music for the week off of New Music Friday list I put together.
Oh man. Flashing Before Your Eyes. Are we listening to it?
Yeah, let's roll.
Yeah, all right.
Roll. I'm here for it.
It always flies. Life is flashing before your eyes.
All I do is smile. All I do is get this money. All I do is grind. Play shows and chill with honeys. All I do is shine. Travel the world and it's funny. I'm one of a kind. All I do is smile. All I do is get this money. All I do is grind. Play shows and chill with honeys. All I do is shine. Travel the world and it's funny. I'm one of a kind.
All I do is shine. All I do is what I want to like and what is mine. The most precious resource you get in life is time. So take care of it because I'm taking.
That was noise pollution, bro.
Yeah, it was noise pollution and.
I feel like G-Eazy is what Logic views himself as.
Yeah, G-Eazy just doesn't fit that style. He doesn't fit in that song. And on Logic's side of things, it's sad because it looks like he's starting to recycle samples. He's used that sample before.
He has.
Well, he did it a lot. Didn't he use on his last two albums? Didn't he have like the same samples he had on Juicy J's album on his other thing? I feel like he just used them right at the same time.
What song was that this was a sample of? 'Cause I remember hearing that before from a lot of songs.
And I can't recall it off the top of my head. I know it for a fact, but that's a recycled sample, but I can't recall which track I originally. And it was a popular song that he had used that on. That got him up.
What if it's All I Do? What if that's the name of the song? Is All I Do? Logic.
I think it is. And it's just he just lowered the tempo on it and said, "Yep, sounds good."
If it's all I do, I sniped it.
It is this one. Yep. All I had to hear is that first note.
Way harder.
Yeah. That song hit, and at the time it came out, especially, that was what helped bring him up and put him on a little bit. I think it came off his Sinatra album, and I immediately noticed that, and I was like, "Oh, this is a recycled sample. Like, what are they doing right now?" And then Jeezy just don't fit the part whatsoever. Just trash.
You know what they're doing? All they do is grind, bro. All they do is get this money. That's what they're doing. They're grinding and getting this money, man. Come on now.
Man, I really don't want to see a Jeezy Logic tour.
Hell. Now in 2013, lit.
Right.
Dang, Jeezy Logic tour. They got to go on tour now to make that money. All they do is grind. Shoot.
What's been in your rotation, Gemini?
For my gas nomination, I got this artist I never heard of, but he sounds like another artist. I thought he was. I thought he sounded a little bit like Meek Mill, keeping it on Philly flair. But he's not from Philly, he's from Jersey. Albee Owl, Can't Let My City Down. With Joey Badass.
Okay.
And I think his whole album is pretty good, but this track I was like, okay. And I like Joey Badass, so every time he come out with something, I'm always trying to listen to it.
Yeah. I still here and there listen to that. It was like almost like on the radar freestyle with, I think it was Absol, Joey Badass, and I can't remember the third person that was on that one. But that was a really dope freestyle that I go back to every now and then for sure.
Absol. Is that Double XL 2013?
No. They were recently.
I think they were on that cover, but I don't think it was that freestyle.
Yeah, no, this was like a most recent freestyle that came out maybe beginning of this year or late last year, where they had like this whole like end the beef kind of freestyle deal where like they're homies, but
yeah. I remember that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know they were beefing.
Yeah, it was like a friendly beef.
It was just a pimp named America.
It was like a Kanye 50 Cent beef.
I'm gonna keep it a beef. Like
a pimp named America after this. Yeah, so that's my gas nomination.
I like that, definitely. It was it brought me back to like some Joey Badass Pro Era vibes where it's like he's definitely hitting it up and getting back to his roots and his lyricism and delivery for sure. And that's what I like so much about New York is, I mean, you play that after we just listened to Sleepy Hollow, and like you can see the diversity of New York hit so hard where it's just like, I mean, you got one style, and then you got a completely switched up style with like the same, they all come from the same boroughs, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is what I've been noticing a lot about New York, especially like these past like 5, 6, 7 years, honestly. Like I'd say at least since like Flatbush Zombies like kind of blew up and started, tried to blow up. And then you saw all those people coming out. It's way different from like the New York we think of, right? Like the Ja Rules, the Jada Kids, the Fat Joes, all the New York that sounds the same no matter where they're from. You all think they're from Queens, New York, or Brooklyn, right? Like it is cool. I think we're seeing that like on a coast to coast flavor, maybe less so on the West Coast, but yeah, even down south with like, Southern rappers, you're starting to see like, dang, is he from Atlanta, right? Like, like he's from New York, and so yeah,
definitely,
especially with the expansion of like the internet and stuff. I feel like that lent to that a lot.
It's keeping hip hop alive. It's keeping hip hop alive, and that's what I love to see. Definitely, like especially like I don't know if y'all are familiar with Coast Contra, but Coast Contra, I mean, I feel like they're the new age. Like what we would get from Wu-Tang if Wu-Tang was still making music. Coast Contra is just that.
They're from Flatbush too, aren't they?
What's up?
Where's Coast Contra from?
They're from New York.
No, I mean, like, are they from like Flatbush?
Oh, I think that's spread out. I think it's just like Wu-Tang, where they're all kind of from different boroughs, but same city. Because I think, if I'm correct, there's 5 of them that are in the group.
Oh shoot! Let's listen to them, just because I do like this track, though.
I like that one freestyle that they did.
We were sitting around the table.
Yeah.
That's the one I was about to. Let me go ahead and play this one.
Hip hop bring another movement.
Mm-hmm.
Is it this one?
Let me
Right?
excuse to listen to it again.
Is it? Or not?
And they also just featured on Toby Nwigli's new album too.
Shit fly on many layers. Come with turbulence. The constant ups and downs keep me aware that I can't control life. I just control how it's experienced. I vibe to be like water. How many flows would you believe? I thought of prophecies and legacies and seas I charter. I keep the coast close. The promised land can't be much farther. Plus,
there's a lot of lyricism coming out lately.
I recognize at my age, the boys is in the days sitting sideways, chase engagement like the honeymoon phase. 'Cause nowadays, you only receive your flowers catching bouquets. I buy grade. I'd rather depend on the ink in my page. High praise for show now. I'm really him. He the pronoun. The RAS, no need to guess the way it's pronounced. Raz Austin, army fatigue, fighting mass exhaustion. Hip hop heads is tired, don't brush them nigga naps as often. Fuck your new wave, plus 3-6 is a bad bargain. Don't need the dotted line to see the signs that God is talking. But like the times I walked in, backyard dogs is barking. Shit is off the chain, plus we outside, take precaution.
Mírame past the flesh to find the spirit de la gente. I took my time at a turtle's pace and I broke the record. You niggas try too hard, don't overthink it. I make the people yell see for every note that I heard. Listen, been trabajando since a youngin', knew my time was coming. Did the pequeñito, I was masterminding the product. Had fiends lining up just like the stars, it was perfect timing. I flow to remind them there's so much beauty in the bottom. Working hard, I knew that luck wasn't enough to get me here. Had no option but to persevere. Life ain't always fair, so I don't believe in fear. And real means river, but I ran out of tears through the years. Seeing through these niggas like they chandelier, sharper than Shakespeare. This for your soul like footgear. Trailblazing every step, melting everything near. Cut from a different cloth, more value than cashmere. Yeah.
Bless those with the heart to chase a dream. Protect those with the heart to chase a dream. Many fold end up caught up in the scheme, and even worse, they don't commit and they get lost somewhere between. Bless those with the heart to chase a dream. Protect those with the heart to chase a dream. Many fold end up caught up in the scheme, and even worse, they don't commit and they get lost.
Too much music on the screens.
Yeah, and I stand corrected. They're Coast Contra. They come from coast to coast. There's, I think, one member that's from LA, and the rest of them are from the East Coast. So it's a nice mix and vibe. Sure. Yeah, it's a mix and vibe for sure. But yeah, I guess the honorable mention I have for the week for music that I've been listening to, my rotation, is the new PFG album, short for Pretty Face Gangsta, who comes out of Fayetteville, North Carolina. And he has a new song out with J. Cole, surprisingly enough.
Oh, I heard that, bro.
Whole House with J. Cole.
Then J. Cole, he produced his whole album.
I'm pretty sure he did. He's on 2 features on the whole album. He's not with he's not with Dreamville though. He's not a Dreamville signed artist or anything like that. So it was kind of out of the ordinary and kind of caught everyone off guard when it came out. Saying that, J. Cole is helping another fellow artist that's not under his label.
And it's a way different style from J. Cole, too.
Right. And he honestly kills it. His bars are J. Cole natural vibe.
I wouldn't lie. Jermaine came out on this one and left it.
Jermaine.
I think he was like, what are the chances of the Knicks winning the NBA title? Actually, we're gonna get to that. I heard this the other day and I was like, God bless. All right, like, okay, can't do that on your album, bro. What the hell?
Hey, that's how I felt. Well, he was saying goodbye to J. Cole. Hopefully, this is Jermaine that we're getting now.
The beat's so hard.
Ice cream, we got it for the low ski. 100,000, my bounty for the hosting. 2-6, made $1 million off a dope fiend. Trap nigga, white tees, and you known to serve the whole house. The whole house. We serve the whole house. We known to serve the whole house. The whole house. We serve the whole house.
5 shooters, where they do that? I'm in Europe. I do stocks, and I buy Glocks and talking plug. PFG, or they kill for me. We gon' smack, son. Flatline, we on the front line, and we gon' whack, son. Shit, the blitz was something behind the tent that'll stop a Mack truck. How your chain cost more than your car? That shit don't add up. Real dope, boy. I get money a lot. Started off in the Ville where we was scraping up pots. Cadillac with grain with some D's in that bitch. And my double bag carry on, I got some P's in that bitch. If you see Stunner, that's my brother, you might see me in that bitch. Fish bowl, but I smoked out, so you can't see in my whip. I got 16 in my clip. I fell in love with that grip. Look how my rims poke out, that's why I lean when I sip. Yo, she gon' bust it open for a G, but can you blame her? She wanna go to TMZ, it's cool with me, I'm not that famous. I be in the trap, but all my straps are like what's hanging. I'm like what's cracking. I'm like what's happening. On I-20, I did magic. Wanna cop the rollie, but instead I did a paddock. Yeah. Ice cream, we got it for the low ski. 100,000, my bounty for the hosting. 2-6, made $1 million off a dope fiend. Trap nigga, white tees, and Jamona serve the whole house. The whole house, we serve the whole house. We known to serve the whole house. The whole house, we serve the whole house. We known to serve the whole house. The whole house, we serve the whole house. We known to serve the whole house. The whole house, bitch, we serve the whole house. Locked and loaded, I'm that nigga with that fire in his pen. Fuck the rim when we in town, I'm hoe jump higher than the gym. I'm talking about vertical, my jersey though retired in the Raptors. I ain't coming off a dollar, might want to try a different rapper. How these niggas be tricking, it won't be hard to find a benefactor. Some of them worshiping the devil, some of them counterfeiting trappers. I'm a G.O.D. fearer, breathe deep so my POV's clearer. They talk we BOC so rare on the retreat, we don't even hear you. Beat when I put up in your area, one deep, on bike, on feet. Big tool, Home Depot, my wrist, Sub-Zero. I'm lying about diamonds, I don't need those. I find it kinda strange. We can't even recognize you niggas outside without your change. I tried to hide, but damn, my silhouette's iconic dame. They recognize the locks, they recognize the game. They recognize the sort of aura from a mile away. I live my life like a parade, I gotta smile away. Ice cream.
That line right there was about it. That's gas. I don't even care what nobody else say. That whole thing is just
my thought process is you're so right. Why didn't he do this on his own album, bro? Like,
he never does.
He need to be a feature on his own album, like
that would be sick to have an album and it's just you doing features on other people's singles.
Like, bro,
yeah,
DJ Khaled type beat.
Feature J. Cole is killing it right now.
Yeah. I don't know why he does. I don't know why he doesn't do it on his album. I think it's too much for people. You couldn't take it if he did that. If you had a whole album of this, come on. Just
like that 100% deserved to be on his album. Like, I don't know if he's doing this whole like 50 Cent method with like the game where he's like, oh, I gave him half those songs to put on his album. But I mean, damn, they should have been on yours. What are you doing?
Well, I mean, there's still that whole. Didn't him and Kendrick do a whole album that's just sitting out there that nobody's listened to or heard? So I mean, with J. Cole, who telling, man? He just do whatever he want. Honestly.
Yeah. I think the best thing he did was just kind of move away from everything that happened 2 years ago and kind of stuck in his own lane. Revised this whole method and his whole situation and everything, and made things a lot smoother for himself. I think, him not bringing anything up about it and sticking to something like this has really kind of helped influence his fan base to keep it solid, really.
Right? Yeah. Dang, man. It's been almost 3 hours. I got to get out of here. Yo, I got stuff to do today.
Yeah, that does wrap up the music segment on my end. Definitely always keep it locked and come back next week for more new music. I'm digging as deep as I can to find these tracks and making sure that I'm bringing you guys, the best in new music while also touching on, our rotations that we've been going through.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
just to look back, we got LeBron going to Minnesota. Are we in agreement with that? Is that what you guys said?
No.
I think that's what we said in the beginning of the show. It was so long time
ago. I got the Heat. I got him going to the Heat.
Oh yeah, the Heat. Yeah. Reem, where'd you say?
I said the Warriors.
The Warriors. I got Minnesota. We got a question in real quick. What are the chances of the Knicks winning the title back to back next year, being the first back to back team since the Warriors?
Yeah, since the Warriors, I got them in good odds. Honestly, I mean, I'm not a Knicks fan, but I stand by them being the best built team.
You're a Knicks fan, bro.
You would think so, man. You would think so, but I mean, I call it as I see it, and I feel like they're the well built team, and I think they have the best chance to run it back even over OKC.
Okay. Which division produces the Super Bowl champion next year?
Wow, if you ask Cool McCain.
It's definitely Jalen Hurts. No one else. No one else on the team. Unless it's bad. And then it's their fault.
We have that commercial, the ad that we run with Cool McCain.
No one likes us. We don't care.
I love it.
We'll run that after this. It's true. It's true. I don't care. Cool. You can always come back on. Bring the drama. I love it. No, but seriously, I think the Rams are the NFC West again.
Yeah.
I think the NFC takes it, and I think it is going to be something of, the Rams kind of run, honestly.
Well, I got Monkey Poop Bo Nix.
I think it's going to be a Rams-Broncos Super Bowl or a Rams
Chiefs. Honestly, I hate the Chiefs, but people are counting them out too quick. They were in four of the past 6 Super Bowls? Huh?
I say it's
Ravens.
Broncos or the Ravens.
I agree with that. I think it's going to be Rams versus either Broncos or Ravens.
So we think Derrick Henry is going to have a Ray Lewis type of season to end his career?
No, I think Lamar is going to have a Ray Lewis type of season.
With a new coach, new offensive coordinator.
I think it's just what they need.
Okay.
They ain't gonna be the Bills.
No, not at all.
No Bills.
Bills choking. Cool. Yeah, no. Yeah, I mean, craziest thing we all agreed upon was the Broncos finishing top 3 in rushing. I remember you guys said that. I think Reem, you said it earlier. But I was just agreeing with you when you said it. No.
Sure.
And the only thing I wrote down about that was Reem has the Chargers, but probably Broncos for the AFC West.
Probably.
Yeah, you
I quoted that and clipped it.
Besides Statik, everyone else had the Knicks. We had the 76ers, right? 76ers somehow winning a championship.
They're not gonna win.
Is this what Brad Stevens meant, or is this what they meant when they said trust the process all those years ago? This was the process.
I don't see Joel Embiid ever holding it Larry Albee. I'm sorry.
Same.
Even with the Celtics' best player on their team?
They've been saying that, and they've been saying progression. The whole progression quote has been said since Allen Iverson was there. So trust the process. It's the answer was there.
AI ain't have Jaylen Brown and LeBron James. So cool. Yeah, no, that's all I got. I mean, you guys got anything out there? We had a few people tuning in. We had Darlene, Fambo Podcast. Shout out. Thanks for watching, guys. I thought there was someone else.
Cade.
We had the homie Cade. We had Caden on. I've never met Caden before in my life, guys. So cool. We all met Caden at the same time. He came from a friend of the network. Shane, shout out Shane. He sent him the information over this morning. By the way, I think Shane sent me like a message last night. It was like, I got a homie that wants to come on. So shout out Caden for coming on, talking sports with us. Come back whenever, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Cool. Even though you think it's controversial, man, come back whenever. You know, we'll talk about other teams outside of Philly, right? and other players. No, yeah, I thought it was a full episode. We're still waiting to see where LeBron goes. Oh, who do you guys got winning the World Cup? Was it France versus Argentina?
No, it's Argentina versus Spain. It's going to be Argentina and Messi's going to go down as the greatest soccer player of all time.
So it's Messi versus who's in Spain?
Lamine Yamal.
Where did Mbappe go? I thought he was the best player ever.
He is. He's the best player in France.
I saw something that was like Lionel Messi was like holding one of the Argentinian players like a bunch of years ago when the player was like a baby. Huh? It was Yamal. He was holding Yamal.
Yeah, they're facing each other in the finals. Yes.
And they got a picture of him holding him as a baby.
Yes, that's Lamine Yamal. Yes.
I feel like that would just make my bones ache if I were Messi, just seeing that picture, right? Instantly, like, makes you realize how old you are, but props to him for making it there. So who do you guys got winning this? You said Argentina?
I got Spain. I don't see Argentina going back to back.
There you go. Okay. Well, you guys heard it here first. Statik does not like Messi. He's a Messi hater.
I actually really don't. I don't.
He said Messi will not make the Hall of Fame, and he's not Super Bowl MVP. So, cool. Well, yeah, no. Shout out to the World Cup for keeping us engaged in between the seasons. Keeping us something to watch. Hopefully baseball turns it around, but if not, we got banana ball. We got that for
57 days away from the
57 NFL. Days away. What is it? 20 days away from the preseason.
Something like that. Definitely. We got what is it? The Hall of Fame game.
Oh yeah. Who's in the Hall of Fame game though? Like nobody though.
Irrelevance.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be. But you know what? Still, next Sunday we got more sports. We'll come back and chop it up at the bus stop as we do, right? We'll have something breaking. Hopefully, we'll be telling you that LeBron signed with the Nuggets. Something along that line.
Here's the thing. My hot take for today. France is going to win the 2030 World Cup, and it's going to be behind Mbappe and Paul Pogba. Saying it now. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.
You heard it here first, guys. Well, thank you guys for watching us today. Thanks for kicking it with us. We hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. We'll see you next week. Peace.
I'm a game changer. I'm a game changer. I'm a game changer. I'm a game changer. I'm a game changer.